told you I loved you, but I was just lying. Ah. God damn, man. Now I'm finna have to smack down hella fucking flies. Like, it's like, sheesh. Everything. Man, it is hot as hell already out here on my mama. That's why these motherfucking flies is already woke, man. These flies will let you know you bullshitting. Why is y'all looking at me like that? I hate when y'all look at me like that. Y'all be on some weird shit. Like they trying to jump me or something. Like they plotting on jumping their daddy or something. Boy, jump me, nigga, see what happens. It be dead dogs everywhere. And I want you to try it too. I really do want you to try it. There's gonna be some dead dogs everywhere. On me, mama. Now I gotta roll up some ganja. Ah, got to roll weed, got to roll ganja. Ah, Ebony, get your head back. It's the same routine every day. I'm just finna give you some food. I'm just finna do what I do on YouTube. So you know what we did the day before, the day before, and the day before, and the day before that. Please, leave Meech alone. Okay? Leave Meech alone. Okay? Today, officially, you will see me cook food for the whole Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. Atlanta, Georgia. I will be cooking for y'all today. And you know what they told me? Do you sell elotes? I was like, God damn. Is y'all black out here? Do you sell it? I said, yeah. Oh, what time you gonna be here? How much you be caught charging? Since I know they don't get the corn with the butter and the Parmesan, watch what happens. Watch what I do to them when I do my food today. They talking about they ain't never had elotes but one time. And they said the dude stopped coming. I was like, black people, shit, y'all just addicted to the cone, huh? All right, for sure that. We could do that. So that's what I'll be sitting on today. So I got the small corns. I'm gonna start out like with the little corns I got. I don't really want to dig through it, but if I see, oh, here we go. So I got these, right? Right now, if it go plan like how I wanted to, now this is what I'm figuring. If I give them a whole corn, right, but broken 3 ways, I need 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, cool. I don't know what I spent on it. It don't even matter. Okay, cool. Get that hot dog. And you know why I ain't tripping? Because the same parking lot where I'm finna sell food. Damn, I my camera blurry? My same parking lot where I'm finna sell food is same parking lot as a grocery store. I can never run out of food because that grocery store ain't gonna never run out of food. Oh, it's over. It's over, dog. Just like I was telling my partner this morning. I don't have, let me say this nicely. I don't have no competition out here. None. Not another taco truck. It ain't no Mexicans out here. None. I ain't seen one yet. I seen white people. I seen hella black people. I've been out here 5 days today in Atlanta, and I haven't seen one Mexico. Not one Mexican. Driving down the street, police officers, Burger King. It ain't Food for Less, it's Food Depot, smoke shops. You don't even see a taco. I haven't seen one taco truck nowhere. I haven't seen nobody selling a flower. I haven't seen nobody selling an orange, naranjas. No naranjas. No oranges. No naranjas. Nada. No tengo way. Then, the only reason why I know Spanish is because of fucking with the Mexicans in the hood that I grew up with that try to be gang members and then say, we can't hang out no more. I was like, man, you's a bitch. Straight bitch. Your homies told you you can't talk to us no more? Dead homies, y'all bitches. Dead homies, all y'all some bitches, nigga. Tell your mama I said what's up. Nigga, keep playing games. Your mama gonna see you in that box, nigga. Dead nigga, and tell your homies that, nigga. Nigga. And then I get so crucial with it. Nigga, how long you know these niggas? Nigga, you grew up with us. Who is this nigga? And it's always a nigga that's not from the area. Like Bosco, that come tear some shit up. Like the Inglewood families. Just putting on everybody, trying to keep. This is why the Inglewood families and us and the NHPs got into it with them first. They started shooting each other. Then we had a hood meeting. Then the Queen Street started shooting at the Inglewood family. So now you got the NHPs and the Queen Streets all over right by Inglewood High smoking you niggas. And who do you think started the war? Putting on new niggas. Yeah, I'm the truth. Tell Munchie I said that. He's not gonna have nothing to say to that, because the Inglewood families were trying to keep up with 6-0s. The 6-0s was putting niggas on. In my era, we used to tell all the homies, nigga, look, man, if you don't like where the hood politicking and shit like that, you can take your ass to the 6-0s. They put on everybody, nigga. I'm talking about you could kill 2 niggas tonight, and then the 6-0s will put 3 more niggas, 4 more niggas on by the morning. And that was a fact, nigga. Nigga, I grew up over there on Slauson and 5th Ave with Ashley, Mayhem, Lil Botha House. Nigga, all them niggas Slauson 5th Ave. Nigga, my mama used to live over there, blood, on dead homies before I moved to Inglewood. I was over there till probably like 8 years old or something. Hell yeah. Still going to Inglewood schools. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, I move and then these are my biggest ops. You feel me? But we had it to where if I see you and your homies, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? And they'll call me by my real name. I'll call them by their real name. And then the homies be like, man, them look like some 06s. I be like, blood, that's my relative. And they're homies. Because you had to say relative. And he was. I'm talking about your mama, no, my mama, in church. Red light, green light. Hell yeah, we relatives, nigga. I know your mama, nigga. You spent the night in my house. You are my relative. And I'm the baby. My dad buying you niggas suits for church, talking about where your mama at. Man, he took 2 people. Lil Botha House, Big Mayhem. Now, Chris Simmons, he is my folks. He's my real relative. But that's Lil Botha House. But we took Big Mayhem, Michael. So, and he got about 7 or 8 little homies from 6-0 today. Look, ask anybody about Mayhem. And they was like, you talking about Mike? You little short black nigga? The one that used to... when I was over there last, he used to wear the wife beater, tucked in his boxers, And then he'll be sagging with the blue khakis. On Bloods, that's his giddy up every day with the blue rag around his neck. Blood have some white Adidas with the blue laces. Blood had the blue Cortez. Blood had the blue Chucks. Dead homies. That's why I knew them. They knew me. Now, if I was a bitch ass nigga, I could have took my homies on sliding missions, and I probably would have unfortunately got my own relative, you know. So that's why I never did that. I never told where them niggas be at, but I knew where they. Well, I knew for sure, but it'd be so for sure to where I know how to open the gate, I know how to go all the way to the back, tap on the door, and go get a lot of niggas. I could have did that, but I didn't. I didn't. Because every action is a reaction. And that's why I'm glad I had a dad. Because one thing for sure, if you go and do some shit like that and say somebody saw you and you didn't see them and you got away, you know your peoples is in danger, right? Your mama, your daddy, your sisters, your brothers. I had a lot of them. No. Can't do that to my dad. That nigga will make me feel like a straight buster. Yeah, we call Bud peanut butter blood. I was in the county jail when that happened to him. That's why when I went on Spider Loc and said about the peanut butter shit, why he ain't never spoke on Neptune? He spoke on his big homie, you know what I mean? Popeye. And then he started going back and forth with ODM Slim. But it's funny how much he don't even say my name. And I know why. Because he talked to Big Munchie. And Big Munchie told him, yeah, Blood, I grew up with Blood. Yeah, we was in the pen 2.5 years together on Bloods. He liked that, Blood. Like, what? How y'all get into it? And then Little Munchie, who y'all know, is going to be talking to Big Munchie from Crenshaw Mafia. And I still can't figure out the math in that. How your big brother, Munchie B from Crenshaw Mafia, and you took it to the IFs? That's a Crenshaw Mafia name. How did that get to the IFs? Fuckery. Pure fuckery. You's a bitch. Crunchy, creamy, whatever it was. Blood, that shit got happened to you, gang. Stop lying to the internet, Blood. They put that in your penny drawers. And I say pennies because you's a bitch. But I would have been busting on everything. Blood's a bitch. I don't care how big 4-Leaf was. 4-Leaf would have been losing some pounds. Quick. Nigga. That's what I said. Young homies, they don't never get the job done. They always on some living off your big brother name ass shit. That's just some regular bitch nigga shit. We all know niggas in the hood that be trying to slide on the hood and not get put on like everybody else, or feel they entitled to not get put on because they brother or they dad or who from the hood, and then we start letting one nigga slide, and then a nigga like me come around like, nah, nigga, I grew up over here too, nigga, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Nigga, that shit wasn't easy for me. Nigga, I didn't get no motherfucking rock my bells, nigga, because, nigga, no, nigga, if I got dizzy, nigga, you finna get dizzy, nigga. This shit ain't free, nigga. You go to the county jail, you don't get no slide on pass cause your dad, nigga, you better learn today, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? This ain't no play-ass gang, nigga. This ain't no clique, nigga. We are members. We ain't got nobody else. It is us. You are looking at him. It's us. Those guys you looking for? Yes, that's us. The guys you looking for? Yes. Right-handed God. I solemnly swear to tell the truth. We them guys. Yeah, got them real big. Real big. We those boys. We them boys. We them boys. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If you looking for queens, come over here. I'm who you headhunting. Just know, I got that lick back. So you better have some chunky monkey. Or I'll leave you and your tires on flat. Because I know if I bust, I gotta finish him. Because it's the same fucking court date. If I let you live, I can get more time. If I milk you, you ain't got no other side of the story. That's when niggas get fucked. when a nigga make it, you might as well stand over him. If you bust, smash him. I heard, I heard, I heard, I heard, I heard. Look, I was hollering at my boy this morning and I seen it. It said Hoover, Hoover, nigga. Did you hear how 607 got at Munchie and told him, man, he wouldn't even know if I was standing next to him. Like, why Munchie been on my toes? Ever since I've been here, like, he been on my ass. Like, blood, this, 607, this, 607. He keep poking at me, cuz, like, blood, I'm a blood, too. I heard him say that. He was like, man, this nigga talking all this shit. He wouldn't know if I was standing next to him, sitting next to him. I mean, he over there. He know who next to him, but he couldn't see if we switched seats. I was like, yes, 607, tell that man he's really blind. He's really blind. He talk all that, but he is blind. Okay. He's so blind. Figure this. Now, when they tell you when you get shot, you'll never walk again, that's because they expect you or your body not to build muscle mass to do it again. With that being said, when you get hit in the head and your eye fucked up, you know it's not too much muscle that goes in that eye. And then it weakens. And then it starts spreading to the other one. Think about what I'm saying. If this site is fucked off, it's going to spread to the other side. Now, Munchie, your right side, we know this is what you can't see out of. That's why you was sitting next to Adam 22. If 607 diss that nigga or the internet, why do you think he would do something different when somebody put peanut butter in his drawers? Why would you expect a different outcome? I'm just saying. Mind you, I said it first. I could say legally, who's took a while to do it. But even I went on who's. And one thing, like I said about that level 4, and you part of that real B team, you can't lie on niggas. You can't lie. So with that being said, Munchie, I was the first to say you got the peanut butter in your drawers on Spider Load. Second was who's. Like I said, they on the level 4. They can't just throw that out there because a nigga from Families is probably on the yard. And they know that shit happened to him. Y'all. And his subscribers is what keeps him uplifted. Man, look. Munchie so blind. You know all the jabs he was shooting at 607 up? It's from what that bitch that be with him all the time. The princess, he be calling her a princess, a Rich at Fart, the Rich at Fart podcast. You know that little bitch he be calling her a princess? That's his caregiver. Yeah, that's his caregiver. So the bitch that's always with him is the one telling him what niggas look like. She told him what I look like, what I be saying in my lives. That nigga Neptune still be talking about you in that peanut butter shit. And you know what he's saying to himself? Man, Blood even got his subscribers up. Ain't nobody listening to Blood. She like, nah, he got 2.5K. That nigga got 5.5K. That nigga got 1.7K. And he's doing lives. You know, to get monetized and get paid, you have to have watch hours. What's watch hours? Live, bitch. That one time that I went 5.5K, YouTube blew up my Gmail. All you need is watch hours. You're at 600. Great job. You're at 628. Keep moving up in ranks. That was about 2 weeks ago. What I need, like another 50? I'll be at a thou wow. Just give me my money. Stop squabbling before I squabble both you niggas. Yes. And then look, he disrespected the B. And who does Bosco, no, fuck Bosco. And who does Mayor Munchie think he is? Remember, he's the mayor. So if the mayor got caught, that's why you got OG homies like me. And he think he's G. If I was his big homie, blood, bring your bitch ass to the hood. And then you getting DP'd and you going to no jumper lumped up, nigga. And go tell them niggas that, nigga. And go tell the grid program that, nigga. Since you get paid, nigga, you getting a paid ass whooping right now. Hey, little homie, fuck blood up. And blood, fuck you, blood. Yeah. I would take my steps back and let him whop you, nigga. With some whoppers, nigga. And I'm the type of big homie to where you let that nigga diss the game and you on the internet talking about you the mayor, I might just let the homie stop you a couple times too, blood. We know we can't do you too bad, blood. You blind. That's a murk case. You feel me? Blood still special needs. Well, like the slogan say, it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. He talk about it. Talk about he B team. Well, I'm beat up. I got it on my face. I got my two, that yellow tape shit. Then I got the gang here. And then it's on my back like a football player. Big for blind people to see. You know the 4 extras, I see you in the shower and you a op. My tat is so big, blood would be me way across the shower with my tattoo. And I would tell blood, I do not want to fight naked. But when we go there and change some clothes, we can get it. But my nigga, that's some gay shit. What is you? Even if it's my biggest op and I see my hood crossed out, I am not finna get down with this nigga or even approach him with dick and ball swinging. Blood, you crazy. That's gay. And then, let's even go even deeper. No homo. Pause. You know when the police come to spray us, you know the sensation of the burn with water on your shit? The horror. Bro, you finna be burning like, nigga, you fuck Bad Babby from Babylon. You gonna be burning. But, it is what it is. So, like I said, from what I seen, and this is another thing, and Jefe is always in position to help Munchie. Watch the play. I'm a real street nigga. Mind you. Yeah, they should. But, and Jefe is, if you watch No Jumper, always watch the positioning of Aunt Jefe and Munchie can't see. Remember last time, Munchie, when suspect was trying to do what he did to Brandon, you see how Munchie backed up? I have never seen a nigga crawl like a spider on that couch when something going down. Most of the time, a nigga just get up, get out the way, and get behind the couch and let them niggas do their thing. This nigga crawled up like a kid, like a spider, and was sitting his booty at the top of the couch. Straight fuckery. That nigga didn't know what was going on. But you know who was in the background right to his right? And Jefe. Now today, some weeks, days later, Munchie will always position himself to where he can't get flu flared. To the point of this. When 607 said what he said to him, Munchie's all the way on the end. And Hefe is all the way on the end. Mind you, the IS and the A-Trade gangsters is clicked up. Like, when we was tearing their ass up, and the neighborhood Crips was tearing their ass up, on Bloods, nigga, we was tearing their ass up. The little hobies. I didn't believe it. But maybe I'm old. Or maybe I just been stepping in Inglewood since a baby, and I never beat this shit before. Man, these niggas hit up on back of Big Lots. On Crenshaw and Manchester, blood. Dead homies. Everybody know what motherfucking Big Lots is, blood. Right across from the motherfucking Jack in the Crack, nigga. And take that side street. Right that side street. Right behind Big Lots. Blood, I be whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-whoop IFG. We'll be back to whack it. And then it said A-Trade Gangster Crip right next to him. I was like, blood, these niggas clicked up with the Crips? The Crips? The Bloods? Clicked up with the Crips? Oh, we must be sagging these niggas. We sagging these niggas, blood. We must have been hitting. Yeah, made the streets not safe in your hood. Because y'all didn't make the streets not safe. In my hood, y'all got one nigga. Y'all got one nigga in the set. And that's what cracked it off. Because it wasn't Bracken until y'all got Bracken on him. But after that, ooh, whiskey. Man, them IFs, hey, Trace, hey, so we're moving grooving. That sound cool to y'all? Hey, we need some help, baby. Baby, we need help. Man, them Queen Streets and them NHPs, bro. And then the 60s, blood. You know, blood. Yeah, they was doing it like 607 up. Blood. Larry Davis. That's what they would do. The starters of our hood, would never consider. You hear the words I say? Never consider clicking up with some goddamn Crips. I ain't never heard no other hoods to click up just because the Bloods and the Crips is shooting y'all. That's what I said when we went to county jail. Them 6-0s, the 40s, the 30s, the 100s, they be like, Queen Street? Yep, they be like, IFK. I'll be like, IFK, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they used to love the Queen Streets and the NH, and then the NHPs. They already neighborhood pyro. So they was like, they was saying neighborhood pyro. Yes, they was neighborhood Crips to you niggas for a long time. And them niggas got bodies too. And I grew up with them niggas too. That's why Bosco got woe out. That's why Bosco became famous on the internet. Getting his ass beat up by, yeah, you better be peeing on the grass. Getting his ass beat up, and with the with 211, with CTE that fuck with G Perico to this day. G Perico, 211 fucks with him. Neighborhood Pyro. That's the one that was recording when Bosco was getting his ass whipped on the side of Rogers Park. And that's when Bosco went viral. And then Bosco went viral with when Diablo got killed. And he tried to act as it, he tried to, when Rosemo 700, Rosemo, RIP Jomo. RIP my nigga Jomo, man. I didn't get a chance to be Blood get big. When I left the streets, Blood was like in 8th grade. Blood was a little short, fat nigga with an S curl. That's my little nigga, man. That's my little, we knew he was wild, but he wasn't banging yet, though. But Blood used to like, man, this little bitch ass nigga, man. This little bitch ass nigga, man. He a little fat nigga with the dimples. He be smiling and shit. He be like, what's up, Tito, Blood? I be like, what's up, Woo? He be like, you got that weed? He be like, Blood, you in 8th grade, man. Where my sister at? Ain't you supposed to be walking with Angie B? Ain't you supposed to be walking with Marquita? Nigga, ain't you supposed to be walking with my sister? Like, your aunt going to get you. Hey, tell that fat ass nigga, let's have a race, nigga. And we ain't talking about lips, nigga. Let's have a race. And then, you know what I mean? If he win the race, yeah, we can catch a fade. If I win the race, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You can't catch me, nigga. Think I'll wear a fat nigga out, nigga. Look, I would just tell her like this, let's race. To the end of my street, I'll bring you to Atlanta. We gonna run my street. Bro, if you stop halfway, you don't want to fade. You smoke backwoods. I smoke natural roll leaves. Blood, you got a problem with me. He said, Hefe gonna get you. Yeah, they always get the niggas that tell the truth. That's why I'm way out here. That's why I let everybody talk shit. And when they talk shit, I made it my purpose to slide through a nigga hood. So, it was the last nigga was from Brims talking that shit. I went live. He talking about you slide through, and I slid through live. Nobody outside. Then before that was Compton Rick Rock. Compton Rick Rock told me what I better not do. Slid through his hood. Then I was like, fuck it, man. Let me slide through his hood again since my granny live over there and I know the streets, nigga. Nobody outside. I went to his hood in the morning. I went to his hood in the evening. Ain't nobody in the motherfucking nutty blocks, nigga. So Compton Rick Rock, stop. Your homies ain't outside, gang. They don't even hit up on the walls. At least in my hood, they still hitting up and crossing each other out. In the nutty blocks, it wasn't even a hit up. It wasn't nobody even outside. The Brims, nobody outside. The 6-0s, I went through Bryanhurst. I went through the Dime Block. I went through Hyde Park and West. The Penny Pinchers. Not Penny Pinchers, it's called Flow now. My bad. I'm telling on myself. I'm that old. It used to be called Penny Pinchers, but the reason why I call it Penny Pinchers is because the homie Baby B-Red from CPF, he was the first funeral I went to. Blood, well, I'ma say it now. The IFs killed Blood, you know what I mean? Blood was like 15, 16 years old. Blood had a blower. He used to talk big shit, you know what I mean? He had an older brother from the set. You know what I mean? But he was one of them young niggas that wasn't like Munchie B. He was the little brother that was active just like his big brother and milking the Crips. He was on the 6-0 head. He was top shotter. He was top shotter and he was younger than me. Like Baby B Red, he a light-skinned, red-bone ass nigga with them pink-ass lip blood. Like when he talked to that nigga, he had them bubble-ass pink lips. Like, what's up, little T-Dog blood? I'd be like, what's up, blood? Like, oh, juicy lip-ass nigga. Juicy lip. What's up, little blood? Yeah, rest in peace. And then, so we go to the funeral, right? We go to the funeral, Inglewood Mortuary. And nigga, it's a gang of bloods. I'm talking about nigga, east side, west side, skip, throw it up. Nigga, it was West Side Connection music back then. So you already know. Backyard boogie oogie. And then everybody all had red backy suits. And we didn't have all that crossing out hoods. It was straight red dicky suits, nigga. You probably have a rest in peace print on there, or stitched on there, but nigga, it wasn't like what they do today, crossing out every hood, blah airbrush. Nigga, if the homie seen you with some airbrush, bro, it sure better be a picture of his face, cause if it's just a hood shit, they be like, blood, that look like kind of fruity, blood. Like, blood, what do you do? Like, blood, we keep it a G. G'd is straight backy suits and chucks, blood. Like, or what you gonna wear, the Cortez? You better wear the Cortez with the fat laces. We ain't doing no Viva Los Mexico. You know what I mean? You wear the regular strings, we'll look at you like a straight Mexican, like, blood. What are you doing? Who you get them shoes from? Compton Rick Rock? Or maybe I'm just so much of an Inglewood baby. It was like, it was not allowed. Nigga, you got some motherfucking Cortez with the regular strings? You didn't buy no skinny red ones, skinny blue ones, skinny orange ones? And definitely you didn't get the fat ones. You on your Compton Rick Rock shit. Well, we ain't no SA, but that they leaning like no cholos, nigga. We don't wear Cortez like cholos, nigga. You better put them fat strings up in that thing. I don't care if they orange, black, blue, nigga, whatever. Nigga, red, I don't matter. But we ain't wearing no straight up motherfucking, just like your Chucks. Your Chucks was a statement. Nigga, when I went to Baby B-Red funeral, niggas used to take a whole sock. Oh my gosh. I never did this weird ass shit. I used to tell the homies, man, your Chucks and your motherfucking Reeboks and your motherfucking Cortez look like some sub sandwiches. Bro, they be so thick at the top, them niggas would take a whole 2 socks and put them in between the tongue. You remember the homies used to do that shit? And then me, the most I did that was goofy, I didn't wear 2 socks. What I did was, I got the fluffy, scrunchy socks. You remember back in the day where, like, they used to sell the scrunchy socks. And my sister used to steal them from me because I would wear the red Chucks with the red fat laces, the black Chucks, black fat laces, gray with the red Chucks, powder blue ones, fat red strings. Got caught slipping on 54th and Western. Shout out C-Note. C-Note was finna bang my head in. Shout out C-Note from Fi-Fi Crib. Come to find out, C-Note and his dad got him and his dad got a tow truck business. And then come to find out, the same nigga that was finna do that to me, he lived on Lime Street with his dad. On the dead homies. The same nigga that was finna clip me on Western and 54th, I lived on Lime Street. Blood lived on Lime Street, and I caught Blood slipping with his dad. See how God worked? He could have clipped me. I never told the homies where Blood lived. That was our little secret. And Blood could have got his shit shot up. His daddy shot up. His sister, his fat ass light skinned sister, she could have got shot up. His fat ass daddy, he could have been easy money. And then C-Note fat ass, he could have got blazed. But you know what? I never told. Why? We didn't have no problem with no 5-5 neighbor. Yeah, you neighborhood crib, but bro, I'm from Inglewood. You know how far La Brea is from Western? Blood, look, y'all better holler at the IFs before you get to us, cause you got a whole lot of blood hoods. We the last blood hood in Inglewood. Ain't no other hood after you. Ransom Mob. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about them Ransom Mob niggas when they first came to Westchester. So, like I said, I'm an 84 baby. I will put Munchie B and Bosco to bed because as long as I get to talking, niggas just gonna come out naturally because it's the goddamn truth. When the Ransom Mobs came, that's when Poser Thressays, just Poser Thressays came out. Did that. Now you gotta understand, in the early 2000s, oh yeah, anybody could whoop Bosco. Did you see him fight Nina Boy? Oh my Lord. Let me tell you how I seen Bosco was on the internet. I did not know nothing about Bosco being on the internet, gang. That's why I said, when I first heard of cloud chasing, I was like, what the fuck is that? I had to ask my daughter. And she told me. I was like, so telling the truth on a nigga, that's cloud chasing? She said, well, the way you said it, and then you went on a platform, a big platform, and like she said, I can see, like, I love the way, you know, she see it from the outside. She ain't just, you know, bobbling on dad. She said, I can see it from both ways. You popped up out of nowhere, and then when you popped up out of nowhere, you went to a podcaster that used to fuck with Munchie and Bosco on some kicking cat. Hold on, let me get it right. Kicking cat being bull, or is it big and back seeing cool? I forgot. Well, anyways, it's already foul since y'all doing that. There ain't no such thing, nigga. And I don't care what you niggas talking about. Niggas, it's one blood nation and it's one Crip nation. Other than that, I don't know about no, let me say it slow, kicking cat being bull. Because I don't even know how to say that. I know how to big back be bull, but I don't know how to smoke a big red on the border. I know how to big back be bull, smoke a big red on the border on Manchester and be in front of Bevan 11. You feel me? Or go to Balls Jr. So I didn't know nothing about no kicking cat being booed. But she said it seemed like you was cloud chasing, but it was like, she said it's more like timing. But you can't explain that to the internet because then nobody knows you. I said, for sure that, you know that. But she said in the streets, like, we already know, but, you know, Munchie and them, they clouded up. I said, what's the clout? She said, you know, they got subscribers. A lot of people know them on the internet. Like, she said, put it like this. The years you got in the hood and all the niggas you know from doing time in jail and prison is what they got on the internet. I was like, oh, true that, true that. So a lot of niggas know them. Like, yeah. Because like I said, nigga, if I go to prison, God forbid, I know the guys. It don't matter if you Bebop Watts. I don't give a fuck if you from Fruitown Brim or Pyru. I don't give a fuck if you from a little hood like Lime Street Pyru, or nigga, I don't give a fuck if you from, you know what I mean, like motherfucking another small hood, Villagetown Pyrus. I know them too. I know a Popeye from Villagetown, you feel me? I know the West Side Pyrus. I know the Treetop Bomptons. And not just the internet niggas. No, I'm talking about Batman from Treetop Bompton. OG nigga, short nigga, squabbled out the game. That nigga, man, that little dark ass nigga, blood, he's Batman. Blood is a little buff nigga, and blood be beating big niggas down. I was like, oh, wait, I'm glad you're with the 400 team. And then it make you laugh because you be like, okay, he like that, and I'm like that. So with us together, oh yeah, on Bloods. If niggas start talking tricky, oh Bloods, nigga. Hey, back to back it, nigga. Nigga, you put your back on mine, nigga. We'll squabble 12 niggas, nigga. Don't drop, nigga. Don't drop, nigga. And if you do, get up like you ain't never even dropped, nigga. I be tweaking though. I be getting on my shit sometimes. I gotta calm down. I do love my niggas though. But yeah. So I found out what clout and all that shit was, and then she said it was perfect timing because 600, that's who I met first on the internet. I'll say it again for everybody that's watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll tell you how I got low-key viral on the internet. All right, look. So, as usual, like I'm doing now, I was getting my barbecue jerk business ready, right? So I'm packing shit, and like I said, big ass 85-inch TV, feel smart TV. So I'm able to pack stuff while I watch TV. Hit that like button, subscribe and subscribe. And my TV just, you know how you have it on YouTube and it just go to the next thing, like whatever, you ain't paying attention. So this nigga 600 is on there and he's live. So while, you know, he live doing whoopty. So I'm doing whatever I do. And the next thing I hear was, yeah, man, if y'all think I ain't a real YouTuber, man, here go my number. Walk, call in. I was like, blood, I ain't never heard nobody on YouTube say call in. Like, I ain't heard nobody. Like, and I wasn't even, I can't even say I was a YouTube. I would just put it on YouTube because I'm tired of watching the news or whatever. Pluto, Tubi, whatever. Shy, nigga, I be watching all that, Netflix, all that shit. It's just whatever. I go to YouTube. So I said, fuck it. Let me pack this shit in my car. And then if he say that shit again while I roll this blunt and smoke a little of it and roll these bigs, if Blood shoot that number again, I'ma call Blood. So Blood shot the number again. So then when he shot the number, I called it on my Obama phone. Is it this phone? And it's dead now. Like, it has no use to me. Well, anyway, it was Obama phone, you feel me? I can't find it because they ain't got no use. So, yeah. So then he talked to me. And then he said something about, oh, you from Queen Street? I was like, yeah. He said, you know Bosco? I said, yeah, I know that. I guess the way I said, yeah, I know that nigga. He's like, why you say it like that? And then we got to talking. So all of a sudden, whoop-dee, this how it happened. So Blood, so 600 started talking to me. Then all of a sudden, when me and him talking on live, Whack calls his phone on West Side 400 Queens, nigga, on the dead homies. Nigga, this nigga Whack 100, which I didn't even know who Whack was. He was like, hey, I think this nigga Whack trying to call me. He was on live still. So then he telling me on the phone, hey, I'm finna link you in with Whack. Ooh. So this how God work. The phone disconnect. The Obama phone, when he try to click over, it disconnect me, Whack, and 600. I seen him get knocked out disrespectfully by that white boy. I was like, shut your bitch ass up. Talking about, I catch y'all the face for the neighborhood. Blood, you was better. Four Leaf would have been, Four Leaf on West Side 4. Four Leaf would have had a better squabble for that white boy than 600 on the dead homies, nigga. And I ain't even seen Foley squabble. But some of the homies that I know got squabbles, they was like, Blood be hitting hard, Blood. I can see why he be doing the homies like that, you know what I mean? But Blood, I squabble Blood down. Like, Blood didn't get me like that. I was like, whoop-dee, whoop-dee. I was like, Blood big, though. Blood big, though. So when we get in there, Blow, you better get in there, nigga. Nigga, you better, nigga. I was like, right. That shit make you smile like, right. I ain't like, yeah? Huh? How big? That shit make you smile like, yeah? All right, I know how I'm bumming. If I be Blood, I'm turning all the way up. Nigga, nigga, I'm going to the moon on this nigga. Oh, that's why I'm on Neptune. Nigga, I'm going to the planets on it. Nigga, I'm leaving Earth. Wait, bro. Right when you say the wrong thing, like when I ask you and you say your name, wait. I don't care if it's fair or not, nigga. Nigga, you don't be doing that shit to my homies, nigga. Ain't nothing fair, nigga. Let me bomb down. So anyway, the phone disconnect. Maybe about an hour later, 600 say, hey man, is it all right if I hit you back? Yeah, next man. You feel me? Next man. So that nigga 600 called me like a day or two later and say, hey man, is it cool if I bang this line? Blah 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 blah. I said, look man. And I didn't even know he was on no buster shit. I said, look, man, I'm gonna give you my number to my. Now you look, I'm on live with my iPhone, but remember I told you I met him on my Obama phone. Now we talking about the Android. So I give him the Android number. That's why I'm quick to turn this off, cause now it's bogus niggas be calling me, and now I just heard the phone. See how God work? This is the phone. I just heard the sound. This is an Obama phone. This is where I met 600. What? You want to know their number? All right. Let me stop bullshitting, right? All right. Y'all think I'm a bitch ass lie? Let me show you I know these niggas. Hold on. So anyway, as I go on with the story, so niggas call me, and these niggas, he tell me, is it all right if I, oh yeah, 600 from 60s. So look at this, 600 from 60s. Y'all see that? Let me show y'all. That's Blood number. You be that? Now this the history of me and 600. Calling, talking, whatever. Oh, history. You see it say 600 from 60s. This how many times Blood called me. You see the ins and the outs? Yeah. So that's him. So then, you know what I mean? So then we'll go to Loose Coochie Draws. Loose Coochie Draws used to hit me up on Insta. So we'll go to Insta. And yeah, I gotta plug this in. So we're gonna look at Loose Coochie Drips. So I can finish my story. Y'all might think I'm rap back. But oh yeah. I'm gonna Wi-Fi on this. They canceled my, once I came to Atlanta, it don't even Wi-Fi me no more. It's like it canceled. But I don't know if y'all could beat Blood from Bounty Hunters though. I forgot Blood name. Oh, I can't. Can I? Let me see. Loose Cannon. Oh, whiskey. So look. Come on, Obama. But anyway, blood in my DMs and shit. You feel me? But it's buffering and shit. But that's Loose Coochie Drips. And Blood used to be calling me all the time and be sending me shit. Now, before Loose Coochie Drips went to jail, Blood was going live. He was trying to get clout off of Snoopy sassy ass. And he already, the whole industry knew that I was a pop-off artist, you feel me? But I was free. I wasn't like who's, I was free. And I bet you Donut, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber, he told him like, yeah, blood from the hood. That's Ray J and Whack 100 bodyguard. So the nigga that spit on Aaron the Plumber, that's Big Donut. Now, even with Big Donut, he can't do nothing with me. Cause on the dead homies, when we was over there whacking them IFs, Blood used to be so drunk drinking 40s. That's when 40s used to be like $1 and something. Yeah. That's when 40s used to be like $1 and something, like $1.39. And Big Donut used to drink like that shit like back to back all day. But a couple of times I would just be patrolling through the hood with a little homie or a homie my age. And we just be trooping. Like we trying to, nigga, you ain't finna hit up over here, nigga. We gonna smoke you, nigga. And we'll go to your hood and smoke you too. I always had a whip. So I used to pick Donut up off of Regent and Inglewood Ave, where his mama stayed. His name is Daniel Ware. Mama and Papa Ware. You look on there and the buzz the gate, it's gonna say Mr. and Mrs. Ware. Blood name is Daniel Ware. W-A-R-E. Anyways, I am like that. They can't do that with me. So anyway, they can't do that with me. So anyway, I used to have to pick Blood up and tell and drag him to his mom and dad house because he was so fucked up, flamed up with the red chucks on, red laces, all that. I used to be like, Blood, the homie gonna get murked, man. Look at this nigga just drunk. He like they would have beat him. You so cherry red up, they could just boom, boom, boom and walk off and know they got one. That's how goofy you is. But thanks to my patrolling, yo ass got a job working for Ray J. Ain't that a bitch? But I never knew I was in prison. I never even see Donut go to prison for years. Now, he was with the hitters. He fought a case on a body with some of the homies. A nigga from Raymond. I said his name before. I ain't gonna say it again. But the only reason why Daniel Ware got placed at the scene, because his red pager was there. You know when niggas was rocking pagers? Yeah, not only that, Blood fingerprints was on the trunk and the pager, like you know how you run it and you slide between cars because he's so big? Blood dropped his pager and had his fingerprints on the hood of the car. That's why his ass was going to court with Lil Solo. Earl Cobb. Ooh, they can't do nothing with me. He went to jail with Earl Cobb, gang. Lil Solo. And Lil Solo was out there murking shit. But Blood kept it solid. And Donut was able to go home. And Blood took his lick. His whole lick. And he been in there since I was 18 and he was 19. No, he been in there since I was 17 and he was 18. And he's been in there doing life since then. He never got out. Nothing. The type of nigga, his mama see him hanging out with us, she'll put him on punishment just for wearing red. On Bloods. That's how fat, how way back we go. So anyway, back to this buster ass nigga 600. Got knocked out in 25 seconds. So he hooks me up. He said, can we call you? I said, yeah. So I gave him that Android. So then, when I give him the Android number, he called me like maybe later that day or the next day. I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't chasing nothing. I didn't even know nothing about the internet really. I just knew what I said, and oh, y'all ain't never heard this before? Like, do y'all know some real Bloods? I didn't know. I was like, y'all know some real Bloods? The real Bloods will tell you, Blood, he got peanut butter in the drawers. Like, don't let him lie to you. Like, who is he? Blood, I don't give a fuck what he say. Blood's a liar. He's a mayor. Mayor to who? Oh, the internet? All right. It's a whole nother world on the internet. I know that now. And niggas accept liars. And then the cold part about it is, nigga know a nigga lying and still support him until it's just all the way marked out. I know, just like Munchie B getting caught up. That word by 607 I know, right? So if you the mayor and a nigga call you that SLOB word and you ain't got no motion, no lick back, look, man, I know what you did with that peanut butter. You wiped it out and you went to sleep and you lived. You lived to see another day. You know how much respect you would have got from the homies and even your big brother if you got your lick back. That's why you don't never have Big Munchie on. Out of all the people, your name is big because of your big brother. So why don't you ever have your big brother on Rich at Fork podcast? Because he know his brother's a mark. You niggas ain't even got the same daddy. That's why I know you ain't got the same heart. You don't share the same blood as your big brother. His name is Dagan Weed. Your name is Ascari Banks. Two different niggas. So you needed to get your own name, bitch. We knew your business before you hopped off the porch. We knew his daddy was not your daddy. We knew it. Man, stop. And you take his name. Why? For the clout. You knew about clout before clout. You know how many other homies I know from the hood, brothers, that ain't got the same name? Let me tell you this, little ass Munchie boy. You see, from my hood, we got a nigga named Six Pack, right? He's the big brother to little brother. Six Pack is a generation above me. His little brother name? No. He 2 generations above me. His little brother, Low Blow. Rest in peace. You see how that worked? He didn't clout chase off his brother. That's why you can respect him as a man. He building his own name. His big brother from the hood named Six Pack. His little brother named Low Blow. Don't that fit so regular? That mean you ain't clout chasing off your big brother. You trying to have your own name and own little homies. Period. Munchie's a bitch. Clout chasing bitch. So, you let the whole niggas do what they do. So anyway, back to 600. So then they finally catch up with me. So then I end up talking on a private call with 600. 600 called me. It happened in this order. 600 called me, and then we chopping it up. And now that I know how they set people up and record them, this is what happened. I never knew niggas to do shit like this. Like I said, I was never on YouTube. Hit that like button, subscribe to me and subscribe. So 600, we chopping it up. I'm not knowing. Once I went on Spider Load, that's when I found out the play. He was like, nope, he was already on the line. I was like, yeah. He was like, no, I'm telling you, he was already on the line. I was like, yeah, he was talking about, he was calling. So anyway, so then the man say, yeah, would it be all right if I click my boy Loose Cannon on? I was like, Loose Cannon? I was like, that's your homie? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. So we chopping it up. So the nigga, me, 600, and Loose Cannon, we talking. So then we was talking about a little bullshit, but they asking about Bosco, and then Loose Cannon laughing about that peanut butter shit. And now, since I knew who he was, cause my daughter was like, Loose Cannon, man, that nigga be on there lying, talking about Munchie B all the time. He be doing the peanut butter shit. I was like, yeah, he must know it's true. That's why Loose Cannon was trolling so hard, because he knew it was some truth to it. But I was the first nigga to say that shit got happened to him. So me and Loose Cannon chopping it up. And then 600 said, hey, Neptune. I was like, yeah, for sure. What's up? He was like, hey, I got somebody else trying to hit me up. I got one of your homeboys from Power Root. You know Whack? I was like, nah. He was like, it'd be all right if I put Whack 100 on. I was like, for sure that. So then Whack 100 act like he getting on, but like I said, everybody on pause. So then Whack 100 like, hey, is this Neptune? I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, yeah, you say you from Queen Street, right? I was like, yeah. First thing out of his mouth, you know Donut? His bodyguard, you know Donut? I already know you. Now that I know how y'all get out, y'all already knew. Y'all asked Donut about me, and that's why that's why I went viral. Because Donut was like, yeah, that's the little homie Blood. Like, yeah, Blood, little T-Dog Blood, Neptune Blood. Yeah, that's the homie. I know he did. Well, I would have never been where I'm at today, talking to y'all today. Whack ain't finna talk to somebody that's whack. Somebody finna get their ass whooped. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave this shit alone. Stop. Sorry, champ. Sorry, champ. Sorry, champ. It's her. Stop digging in the thing. Sorry, champ. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, little dude. You were just in the way. You were just in the way, man. Just like Munchie. He was with Bosco. Everybody get hit. You were just in the way. Yeah, she over here digging a trench in my bushes. Boy, please. So anyway, Whack get on there, ask me questions about Bosco and shit after he find out I know Donut. And then he was like, hey, I got a call real quick. Hold on. So then he bounced out. This is when he clicking over to call Bosco. So next thing you know, we talking. And then Loose Cannon said, hey, Whack. Hey, Whack, you still there? Whack don't say nothing, so we still chopping it up. I said like a minute or two later, Whack like, hey, y'all still up in here? And then Luce was like, yeah, what's up, man? We just looking for you, woo, woo. He was like, and then he did just like this. Hey, Bosco. Bosco did just like this. Hey, what's up? Hey, Bosco, you know, you got an older homie named Neptune from the hood? He was like, yeah, I know, blood. And that's when the shenanigans started. I'll just leave it at that. This nigga, Loose Caddy, we get to talking. He like, hey, this is what Wax say. Hey, is this nigga Neptune your big homie? He was like, what? He was like, yeah, he said you got put on your hood when you was 19 years old. He was like, blood, what the fuck y'all calling me for? Blood, woo. And then he was like, that nigga got gay allegations. I said, whoa, what? Boy, you know how big my eyes got? I must say, if he said that in front of my face, I'll be doing life. I would have RIP blood. If he said what he said on that phone in front of Whack, in front of my face, Bosco would have been the upper room with Jesus. Yeah. I would have got that ugly ass so easy a caveman face could do it and get his bitch ass up out of here. Nigga, we don't need no monkey man here. You a motherfucking Shrek, nigga. You was a Shrek in the flesh. Me and God would have some deep conversations about my face looking the way it looked every time in the mirror. I know Bosco be washing his face like, ooh, like, come on, man. Can you imagine you looking like Bosco and you washing your face, brushing your teeth, and not look at yourself and be like, ooh, shit, look at my nose. Look at my face. Yeah, me and God had have some long, deep conversations. Hold on, y'all. Anyways, short interlude about nothing. So, yeah, back on Costco to Custer. Now let's rewind. Maybe a year or two back, my family, out of nowhere, said, "Hey, your homie on here boxing on pay-per-view." I said, "The homie?" They like, "Yeah, Bosco, ain't he your homie?" I said, "Bosco? On YouTube? Fighting? Oh, I gotta be this. I know blood ain't got no squabbles. This is a fact. Bosco can't whoop shit but himself, his pockets, on a bitch. So, you know I had to beat that shit. Nigga, it was mandatory like a hood meeting. What? What? Man, I'll put it on my TV. Nigga probably pop my popcorn. Was like, let me beat this nigga. Man, I ain't beat him in so long. Maybe he got his wobbles up. Oh Lord. Just like my just like my sister be saying in church. Oh Lord. That nigga had a oh Lord moment. I was like, I was I was very disappointed. But I wasn't disappointed. Why? Because I knew the nigga didn't have no wobbles. Just like Diablo. Diablo from the hood is a shooter. Yes, he will put you under that dirt. Like he under the dirt. But had no squabbles. I whooped blood ass fresh out of YA, and I was a smoking, selling trees, playing football ass nigga at Inglewood. Bud came to the hood, got out of YA, told me he the big homie, boo. Nigga, we got down. Nigga, I whooped that 19-year-old nigga. Whooped him. The homie Bolo was like, blood, big and T-Dog, blood, big and T-Dog, blood, he boo, blood, he boo, blood. I was trying to stand over, blood. And he Mexican. Blood is Mexico, vivas los Mexico. Man, I was raised by a black dad. Boy, if I come home and say I got smashed out, man, my dad probably whoop my ass. Once he find out he Mexican. That's a fact. It's sad, but it's LA. Don't be mad at me now that I left. So when I beat Bosco, fighting Nina boy, just like my sister said, I said, oh Lord, what the fuck is this? I got tired to the point of like, nigga, I started swinging at the air. Like, I would have hit the nigga like, bam, bam, already. Like, boom. Every time I seen Nina, boy, bam. Nigga, every time you walked in, boom, boom. Nigga, I would have hit both sides of your head. Like, nigga. But them niggas don't box. I got about 1.5 years of boxing, but we just talking about like, what? Nigga, 11 to 12, 12 to 13, nigga, nigga, I ain't got no fucking experience. I ain't been in the ring unless we was sparring, nigga. I ain't got no counts, but I know nigga ain't going out like 600, nigga. Shit, it did. And then the nigga 600. The nigga said, the nigga 600 come back on the live with all the bread. Cause he know he got whooped. So since he knew the internet was gonna get on his taco about getting his ass smashed by that white boy taco. Well, hold on, man. When I seen the video, I said, damn, ain't this the same nigga that said I take all the neighborhood crip face? Stop with that. Stop with the internet shit. Bro, 600. That's why you had to do a live with all them. Ain't nobody getting chilly like me in LA. You got that money for getting whooped. You know what? You should have had more with a belt, you bitch. So he knew the internet was gonna pull down his penny drawers. That nigga may wear a male G-string. The way I see that, man, 600. Look, man, this is what I tell every nigga, man. Yeah, brazen. Like, nigga. So look, so not only did he get whooped out by a nigga that was nobody, the nigga that white boy that was fighting him has no records. He's like straight out the woods. But not only did he punch you out, before he put you down, nigga, you was swimming. I ain't never seen a boxer try to take a swing and duck his head. Oh, blood, you ain't from 6-0, gang. You ain't from 6-0. No, you not from 6-0. Boy, I see why you don't be over there. Because the 6-0's got a gang of niggas your size. We are talking about a gang that has put on whoever for years. They have a gang of... And then, this what really blew me back. Why is your name 600? I never known a 6-0 to put an extra O on the 6. Where did this 600 come from? You sound like Spartans 300, and then you got smashed. You shut your bitch ass up. Yeah, I'm 6'5". Yeah, I'm kind of chunky. Yeah. And now we see what the slogan says. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's why you show guns. That's why 600 shows his guns. Because he know if he get knocked out, he have to have the equalizer. We already know you got a badge from the police. We seen your chain. It says 600 on it. Los Angeles Police. Y'all forgot. I didn't. But when I beat that chain, it was just like Munchie Can't See talking about he getting paid from the grid program. Look, man, you can't talk about him and he can't talk about you. Y'all both the police. Period. If your name is attached to the grid program, fed. If you get a police badge from the police, Los Angeles, badge. You're a police, nigga. You can say what you want to say. I'm just stating the facts. I'm an OG that be in the hood. And I'm the one that be like, I'll pull up, and the YGs be like, yeah, we gonna tell Neptune, blood, because the other big homie acting like he don't know nothing. I be like, what's up with you young nigga? Hold up, man. Tell a nigga what's up. Dap a nigga up or something, man. I ain't here for the politics, nigga. Why y'all didn't handle it? You feel me? That's how I'm gonna look at it. Why you didn't handle it? What you waiting on me for? No, blah, 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 blah. You know? And then once I get it, man, I'm gonna be like, bang, blood head, nigga. I might just hit you with a bottle. Bing, boom, 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 bing. Yeah. But talking all that hot shit online, nigga, you got whooped out. And I'm talking about whooped out. So, in other news, so the nigga get smashed out. Same nigga calling me. Now, the thing with Bosco is, Bosco, he ain't got nothing on me. He got nothing on me but just his statements. Now, with Bosco telling the world, just like Munchie B, or I'm Big Blood, or I'm Quastry. I'm Quastry. I'm Quastry Blood. Man, come on, Bosco. You sound like you got a loose jaw, nigga. Nigga, you sound like you drooling every time you talk. I'm Quastry Blood. Oh, Quastry. Oh, Quastry Blood. Bosco. Yeah, that's what the nigga do every time he talk, nigga. Like he got asthma. He be breathing like my dog, like my Rottweiler. Like blood can't get right. Feel me? But anyway, so I see the fight with Bosco, Nina Boy, horrible. Just like 600, horrible. Bosco don't want no more phase with nobody. Bosco, he known, bro, he's known for nothing. So, fades, no. Shoot somebody, never. Catch a fade on his own, never. Post on the internet, all day. Live in Long Beach, for sure that. House got shot up on live, for sure that. Ugly than the motherfucker, you know that. What else? God damn, man, all this traveling, man, fucking up my shit low-key, gang. But I'm just peeping this shit before I even got out there, you know? This shit, yeah. So now I'm breaking my shit, man. Traveling. Look at what my shit did, man. But it's all good, though. You know, God got a plan for everybody, right? So it is what it is. So anyway, blood. Yep. My shit fucking janky now. It's boo, though. I know how to adjust. So yeah, Bosco, like he has no resume in the hood, and I'm younger than him, but I'm his big homie. Don't that say a lot? I'm younger than him, but I'm his big homie. You feel me? The only thing that I can say 100 hands down, he used his real name on the internet. You feel me? His name is Bosco, but he gave himself that name. We didn't give Blood that name. Blood, like I said, he was 19. He chose us, and he came with his own name. Don't that seem like he was plotting on the hood? Like he wanted to be a gang member so bad. We didn't give him that. You know how you get put on and niggas give you a name? No, Bosco came with his own name. And then we was like, Bosco, yeah, we don't know what a Bosco is, but you look like a, I don't know what a Bosco is. Like, look at his face. Like, you don't even know if he human. You don't know if he prehistoric ape. You don't know if he was the dude in the Geico commercial, so easy a caveman can do it. You don't know. You know what I mean? It's just Bosco. You know what I mean? I used to call, I know for sure he mad at me because when we grew up, I used to call Blood oatmeal face. That's the best joke I had on him. Like, Blood, I'd be like, shut your ass up, oatmeal face ass nigga. I didn't even know what oatmeal face was, but it sounded right. It looked lumpy. It looked sloppy. Nigga, and that's you, nigga. That's you, nigga. You know, as kids, you just be shooting jokes, and it don't even gotta make sense. You feel me? But the way you deliver it, the homies be like, yeah, that's oatmeal face, Blood. It don't make no sense. Man, I had the homies calling that nigga oatmeal face for years. Like, that shit was classic in Queen Street. That's me, man. I call Blood oatmeal face. Now he, you know, a comedian. Comedian where, Blood? I didn't see Bosco. Where he do stand up at? Y'all just give a nigga something like, you know. Just like y'all want it, y'all within all y'all heart, y'all believe in Munchie. He been dedicated with the content. He been telling you about Inglewood business. He been, you know, big Sue until it come down to that peanut butter shit. Yeah, when it come to that peanut butter shit, nigga. He don't want to talk about nothing, especially with me. Especially with me, he ain't gonna even mention my name because he gonna clout me up. And then it might get to the point I get so clouted up, nigga, and I bring them homies that really know you. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. You will. learn today. You will learn today, brother. So that's why I said I could say what I say, cause I know Big Munchie. Like, he is my brother from another. Spent the night, peed in my bed at the top bunk. It's so official with Big Munchie. He used to spend the night so much in the summertime. I never knew his mama was down bad. I knew she went to church. My mama said she went to church. That's all I knew about Munchie. But we both didn't give a fuck about church. So the church shit was out the window. Man, when they tell us to go to church, we be like, oh man, like little niggas like, oh man, can we stay home? We used to do shit like that. Can we stay home? They be like, hell no, boy, get your ass up. And then if I act like I'm getting older, like a teenager, then my mama gonna call my daddy at work. If she called my dad at work, your ass is grass. Just like this grass that's behind me. If you a standing human being, you gonna be laying flat back, like you crawling like a snake. My dad'll knock your ass down. That's why my family, like I was the oldest in the house, but I had an older sister. But they officially gave me this in the family. Terrell don't get whoopings. Terrell get beat downs. We get whoopings. Terrell get beat downs. Hell yeah. Yeah, I used to get beat downs. I'm talking about my dad used to buy thicker belts and crank that soldier boy, crank that soldier boy, crank that soldier boy on me, on the dead homies. Then, getting done like that, how could I be scared of a fade in prison or anything? I literally knew when I got out of school or when we come home from church, I was gonna get a whooping. But I had enough balls to take my ass in the room and wait for the nigga to get there. Yep. I wasn't no kid talking about, I'm gonna call child services. I knew I had my own room. I knew I had Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Atari, regular Nintendos, nigga, fish tank, nigga, motherfucking iguana, nigga, dogs in the backyard. Man, I was living. Why the fuck would I used to tell the homies, I don't know why y'all run away, but I do. I used to be like, I don't know why y'all run away. I don't want to run. What up, what up? I used to be like, I don't want to run away. I know I live good. Look, man, I'm a little nigga. If I run away, that means no shower, no Kool-Aid, no sodas, no food, no TV, no bed. I'm cool. I'm gonna go home, y'all. I'm finna get this ass with me. Yeah, me too, me too, me too. And then look, hashtag me too. This how I used to have to come home and wait for the whooping. My dad worked from 3 in the afternoon to 3 at night. Supervisor of Boeing. Every day, except Saturdays and Sundays. And if he worked Saturday, I knew he was mad because that's the first time I heard my dad say, man, I'm tired of this motherfucking salary. I was like, damn, they feed my dad salad? That's the first time I heard a salary. And now I understand they pay you more, but at a flat rate for salary. But salary will have you make some moves and some overtime that you don't want to do. And that's when I heard of salary. My dad was like, I gotta go to work. Man, oh, man, they called me in. Man, I hate this salary. I was like, damn, they feed my dad salad? I didn't know, I was a little nigga. And now I found out my dad didn't want to go to work. He like, man, y'all didn't work me all week and now y'all want me on salary? Man, fuck this salary, you feel me? I was like, yeah, Dad, fuck salad. Fuck salad, Dad. So young, I didn't even know. It's like, yeah, fuck salad, Dad. You don't gotta go, Dad. Tell them fuck them niggas. He like, boy, shut up. That's what he used to tell me. Boy, shut up. Boy, if I don't go to work, y'all ain't gonna eat. I be like, right. You want me to help you? Can I come help you at work? He be like, nah, you can't bring no kids. Then he'll rub me on the head like a dog, like, my little nigga want to go to work and help Dad. Man, this my little nigga, man. Like, Dad, stop petting me like a dog. I'm not a dog, Dad. I'm your son. On the dead homies. Dad be like, son, you can't go with me, man. You too little. Dad, I'll help you work, man. You come home faster. Nah, I wish it was easy like that, son. I got you, Jughead. That's what you call me, Jughead. See? I told you, let me keep talking. I'm gonna tell you the real. I don't do no fuckery. I tell the real, day one. Yep, yep, that's Pops. That nigga was big, 270. Man, I used to see, my dad used to have to get a new mattress like every 2-3 years. Cause he was leaving dents in that motherfucker. Nigga so heavy, man, that nigga leave dents in the bed. You go to his side of the bed and just watch like he'll always, hey man, this the Lakers on, sons. Come up in here. And then my little brother, we'd be so, God. And my dad put him on the lap. Nigga, my dad tell me, that's why I used to hate. He'll tell me come in there and watch some shit with him. Now I'm errand boy. Oh, go get me a soda. Hey, let's go get the cookies. And I'd be like, damn, man, I could have watched this in my room. You told me to come in here. Now you working me. Dead homies. But when it's your real dad, you know, he trying to teach you something. You know, like how to not be lazy. Not to be looking for your mama when you become a grown man to help you. I don't know what I could really say. You know what I mean? I don't know what I could really say to the YNs. Because with me and the YNs, we so far in distance and understanding. You know what I mean? It's like a waste of time, man. You already damn near grown. You don't know shit. It's like, it feel like a waste of time. And you're not my son. You're the homie. And then I could raise you a certain way, but if you wasn't raised like that, you fucking tell on me. That's why we don't trust niggas we didn't grow up with. That's why we didn't trust a Bosco. Blood, you did not grow up with us. And then to find out on the internet you told on a nigga on a murder when you was 12? Oh, I'm surprised some of the big homies ain't said you gotta get put off. Bosco, you got some explaining to do. You a bitch. Nigga, if my dad found out my mama had me trying to go on the stand, first off, he would have known she was pressing me. Cause I would have said, hell no. That's number one. He would have known she pressed me on her mama bully shit. You know mama bully shit. This is mama bully shit. Mama can only punk any boy until he about 11 or 12. And then at 13, he gonna tell you how shit gonna go. Just like me. Oh, I gotta be in before 10. I used to hit her with that, alright. Nigga, 10 come, 12 come, nigga, it didn't matter. I'll be like, man, first off, it's already understood mama can't smash me. The last time she tried to whoop me, she tried to tell dad to, oh, you see him? He ain't even crying no more. And then maybe she gave me a whooping and then had my dad get up out the bed and give me a whooping because she couldn't do it right. That's when my dad was looking at me like, son, you can't just tell your mama what you just told her. You know, she is your mama. Look, man, you was better off acting like, you know what I mean? He told me after he whooped me, you was better off acting like she was hurting you, rather than her to come in here and tell me what you really on. Oh, shit. My motherfucking, I didn't know this last night, but my motherfucking stove done moved up. Probably driving too fast or shit wasn't just locked in all the way. Yeah, this heavy than a motherfucker. For this to fall or move forward, yeah, that's a lot. And I think it could go in more. But yeah, that's how I grew up. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. That's exactly why I'm able to do what I do now. Because you can't, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do as a business. If you don't put in your own blood, sweat, and tears, it ain't gonna never run right, and it ain't gonna never be what you expected. So if you don't go run that for yourself, don't think about doing what I'm doing. Don't even put it in your mind to even figure you finna do what I'm doing. Because this life is not for you. Having your own business, don't do it. It ain't easy. Behind the scenes is a real job. When I pull up and serve food, it's a job. But you didn't see what I had to do to make this happen. It's not that easy. But once you did it, and you did it for so long, you become famous. You become McDonald's. You become Burger King. So now, like everything else, you cloud it up off your food. And with that, you know, anytime you pull up, you could tell them, hey, I'm going to be here today. I'm going to be here tomorrow. You just got to be consistent in anything you do. If I had the wisest words to tell any of y'all, I would tell y'all all to quit your job today. Because there's going to come a point in time, and it ain't going to take long, the way life is going, and all these people trying to bomb this place and bomb that place. All right, well, look, this how shit finna be. If you don't have your own chicken and eggs, they gonna charge you out the ass like it's the end of days. And I know y'all all seen The Purge. Y'all know what's finna happen. You could deny it, you could run from it. You say, no, that's just the movies. Yeah, I feel you. But I'm here to tell you, it's gonna come a time to where everybody's gonna be out here like we first started. And if you ain't one of the elites, like already got your underground bunkers, just like Elon Musk and all these other rich people, why do you think these people got underground bunkers? Just because it look cute? Just because it's a fad? Just because, you know, it sounds good? Why would a millionaire spend money? Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, these people spent big money to get underground bunkers. Look at this. You know how everybody growing their weed in tents? I did too. And I grew about 4 plants. And I harvested them. And it was fire. So, with that being said, I was able to grow weed in a tent and artificial lights. See where I'm going? Natural weed under artificial lights. Have you ever thought the underlining of why they press for fake lights and all that stuff to be pushed and out for the masses and the public? I'll tell you, there's gonna come a time to where this sky that you see and you take for granted every day is gonna be filled with smoke, just like you see in them other countries where you know, people getting bombed, Israel, you know, all these places, right? You see it and you be like, damn, that's fucked up. It's gonna come to America. It's a fact. You might believe it. Some people know I'm on point and they know where I'm going. Nigga, it's gonna come a point in time to where the white people is gonna be law and order to the max. Now we already know, compared to the black race, Hispanic race, we are the masses. And white people are really the minorities. So, this was gonna happen to y'all if you don't take heed. When these people start attacking America, they're gonna attack America because we always try to save a nigga. We always try to save another country. Somebody gonna do us bad. And if y'all would have faced it, I'll put a name on it. China, China gonna do it something crucial. And they're gonna do it to where they're gonna do it with the food, through the skies, and with the phones. Half the people in America will not survive 24 hours without a goddamn phone. They already made everybody dependent on it, correct? That's why you got Bosco at Bucky's saying they somebody on the internet, but in real life, it's not true. You see what I mean? Y'all caught up in the illusion. Y'all caught up in this when it's really that. I'm trying to tell you, it's Say Less Moments TV. Why? Even everybody that I ever knew, like, God damn, nigga, you came with a hard ass motherfucking YouTube. Like, Say Less Moments TV, nigga. If it ain't Say Less, I ain't speaking on it. Because when I say what I said what I said. I ain't doing no lying for nobody. It's gonna be tragic. Missing limbs, bodies in the street. It's gonna look like all them other places. 911 ain't gonna be able to help. At all. 911, planes, they can't even see through the smoke. And they're not gonna tell you they scared too. Because they don't know if China got them, them little balls that was floating. And they said they came from China that was collecting data. But then they heard and got it off the news so the public won't be scared. Where did that pill come from? And then they said it came from China by the time they found it. How much data did they get before y'all seen it? And how up on their job is it that, nigga, how did America not know this pill was floating through the air, through the states? You see, they already talked about it on the news for like 2-3 days. Just like the aliens. Y'all believe in them? I do. I won't even wait for you. I do. I know we ain't the only ones here. Why? Because it's in the hieroglyphics. It's in the monasteries. It's in the pyramids. We were talking about great kings and queens. And they don't mention no Bible. They mention them aliens. And how they perfectly built pyramids. And then Tesla got the manual, stole it while he was on the excavation, didn't tell nobody, and now all of a sudden he knows Wi-Fi. He knows Wi-Fi now. Now, have you ever seen somebody on the History Channel be non-white rummaging through the pyramids? I've never seen a black one. Have you? There's certain things they want you to know. Certain things they don't. Right? I know. It's always a skeptic. That's cool. Because without a skeptic, you can't think outside the box. One thing I know is back when the aliens was coming through, people wasn't really tripping off races. We was all trying to be in the betterment of saving the planet. Now you have pharaohs, you have kings, you have queens. And through all that, they used to send hunt teams to go get food and store it up for the castle. But they never took all the goats. all the cows, all the chickens, all the bisons. That was white people. Why they take everything? So they could sell it to you. God never designed us to steal all the animals and then sell it to another human. That's where we fucked up. It's so America, no. Human civilization today is fucked up. There's not supposed to be a such thing as a store. The only things that's supposed to be in stores is people that make ice, people that fix your cars, people that build your homes. But that animal food, the free shit that's supposed to be walking around God's green earth, we're supposed to blam him down and feed our family for the day. We so fucked up as humans, they take all the chickens, sell it to us in the stores, and if they don't sell it, they rather throw it away than give it to you. That's why we have homelessness. That's why you got people walking around hungry. God don't like this shit. God don't like none of this shit. So, you know what I mean? And just like the Bible said, I could smoke a nigga. That's a sin. You stealing all the cows? That's a sin too. Ain't no greater sin than the other one. Because God look at all sin as sin. Dig that. So where the court system come from? Gotta be the devil. You dig? Oh yes. I am him. And I will always tell y'all the truth. Like, comment, subscribe type shit. You feel me? Other than that, I don't know what you talking about. But I know for sure God ain't with none of this selling food shit. Not at all. And I can promise you that God ain't with none of this selling food shit. He is very, very displeased with the way we've been acting. And you know what? I'm displeased too, because I'm old enough to recognize it. Them niggas been making a gateway to sell food since the cowboy days. That's why it's normal to us. Because it was happening hundreds of years ago. And even though it happened hundreds of years ago, don't make it right. Just because we got to live through it today, don't make it right. Ain't nothing right about selling food. Even I'm out of pocket for selling food. But this is what I have to do to survive. So, you know, that's when God do his Libra shit. There's one thing I know. No matter what sign you are, God is your sign too. Because he is you and he is me. So no matter when you were born and what people try to say, oh yeah, this type of whoop-de-whoop do this. You know, when you born around this time, you a Taurus. And you born around this time, you a Gemini. Yeah, I get all that bullshit. I get it. I hear you. Maybe some truth to it. I don't know. You just telling me this shit. I don't really know, you know. It's just some white folks telling me some more shit that I don't know nothing about. You dig? So I know white people always telling me some shit, so I don't really even be studying that shit. But at the end of the day, if you don't wise up, you done. You are done, my friend. Oh yes, you are done. If you don't wise up. And then this is gonna be the funny part. What the fuck? Oh shit. I'm the only YouTuber that's talking like this. Besides, niggas be like, oh yeah, you just banged out. So that's what I can do. You know what I mean? I can do other shit and still be on point with my shit. Like everything ain't a gangbang matter. But I understand to the internet, that's what people love. That's what people into. That's what people doing. So, you know, just like anything else. If they take us to jail for selling crack, we wouldn't be selling. No black person got no motherfucking no plane to go across and get the opioids from Iraq, and we don't got no planes. Y'all made sure the black people didn't have it. Y'all made sure, and if we own it, we got to report it in. You know, we got to report when we land, when we pick up. Why is it that? What the fuck is a passport? Why do we have to have a pass to roam the earth? What the fuck does this mean? Why do I have to have a hall pass? That's what I'll take it to the school day. Why I gotta have a hall pass to go to Europe when I want to? And then go to here when I want to? And then if I spend $10,000, I gotta notify somebody. Or if I want to get $10,000 out of my account, I can't just pull it when I want to. I gotta call Bank of America first, or whatever I got first, just to let them know I want to take my own $5,000 out my own bank account that I put in by myself, but I gotta ask you and report it into you. What are we talking about? So I gotta tell you a day or two in advance when I want to pull my money out. See what I'm talking about? Shit don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense. And so much don't make no sense. To find out and make it make sense, gonna cost you some sense. That's why they charge niggas for lawyers. Yeah. That's the whole point of charging you for a lawyer. Because the shit you don't understand, you gotta pay this person to understand what this white person told this other white person, and this other white person came together and was like, yep, we'll make it law. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what it is. Yep. I don't expect nothing from the government or society. But I know they made it to where a lot of y'all depend on it. Why? EBT, Social Security. You wouldn't need all that if you could just build your home wherever you laid your head at. If you just roam God's green earth and just be like, you know what? Pop, Atlanta, LA, this where I'm at. Start hitting that hammer to nails with the wood. That's what's supposed to happen. The animals do it. What are we supposed to do? You don't see no animals selling other animals anything. That's not natural. Just look at the birds, look at animals, look at trees, look at the clouds, look at the stars. That's natural. The sun don't say, hey man, I don't feel like working today, man. Y'all gonna have to give me 100 bands, nigga. I ain't pulling up today. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. 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 So, like I said, like I told my mama when I came back from college, you know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up. Y'all paid for me to get the information. Y'all paid for me to get the knowledge. And once I got it, I came back and told y'all. And you know what my mama did? She didn't want to accept it. This is a fact. So then, now I'm looking at my own mama. Okay, now I went to college. And y'all helped me with that. You and Dad. And now that I come back with what I learned, you don't want to hear it. I get it. I guess, if I have to. I don't really get it. Because if you just going off the Bible, and I was up in there talking to professors and shit like that, and they were saying some different shit than what you was talking about, Excuse me, mama. I hear you. But that don't mean I gotta believe you. But I hear you though. Hey, you my mama, I gotta hear you. But that don't mean you're right. So that's what makes me a grown man. Because when you're a grown man, you gotta start making your decisions. So with that being said, how you gonna make your own decision as a grown man? You still listen to what your mama told you. See, your mama job, your daddy job is to raise you. That's it. Now, once they raise you safely, now you're able to get out on your own, learn your own things, just like they did. So as they learned, they told you, and you learned. But then we know that every generation gets smarter or more advanced. We'll just say more advanced than the last. With that being said, how do you expect me, mama, to still believe the Bible the way you do, and you ain't been to college? You know, your dreams is being lived through me. You always wanted to go to college, correct? I'm in college, correct? Correct. So, with that being said, now, since I come home with the truth, you don't want to hear it, that's on you. Because when shit go bad, you going to be praying. And you know what I'm going to be doing? Preparing. Preparing while you watching. You going to be sitting and praying, and I'm going to be busting moves. And then, like even to this day, what it's going to come to is you going to be praying, and then I'm going to be doing. And then you're going to try to manipulate son and tell son, yep, God, at least God made you, you know what I mean, aware. And this is, now you want to change it up. It didn't happen to me in a different way before. First, you didn't want to listen to me. Then when shit panned out to where I was the man and y'all needed me, now God sent you a blessing through me. But how we was arguing before this. You didn't believe this was gonna happen. True stories. On mama. Fight me on shit. I'm talking about nigga fight me. I'm talking about she didn't believe nothing I was saying from college. Only thing she believed was my grades and what my fucking instructors was my instructors was telling her how I was doing in there. Yeah, this is trash, gang. It ain't that many. It's a lot, but it ain't many. So this foil gotta go. It smell like all kind of rain. But yeah. So that's why me and my moms, we go back and forth. But we don't go back and forth long, because why? I'll leave. I ain't finna keep arguing with you, just like a female. I ain't finna keep arguing with you. I'll leave. I don't care if it's my own house. I will leave. Because I already know that if I stay to try to put up a fight, it's going to be a lot of police and not in my favor. Because they already come with what they own. You got to remember, police officers still niggas too. And they will do whatever she say to try to hit the panty draws. You know, damsels in distress. Like I used to know people in the church. True story. Where they would go to funerals on purpose just to bag bitches. Yes, sir. Deacons, ministers, pastors, they make it a point to be at all funerals. Why? For the crying girl, the crying lady, the damsel in distress. That's what they call it, right? Damsel in distress. Yep. And they will use that for the leverage to get to the penny draws. Even if they got to tell her a message straight from God. You know what I mean? They'll lie on God and say, he just told me right now. When really they was in the cut watching you. They heard your kids' names all in the distance. And you be like, oh, God must have said to me, he knew my kid's name. You know what I mean? But I know women they so goofy. They still goofy today. That's why you got Bitches with baby daddies that straight bums. Cause that night, he sold them a good ass dream. Why? Cause they game fucking goofy. I ain't met too many females that ain't game goofy. Even if they own they shit, they still own goofy. Why? Cause you're not a man. You think with more emotions. You might have your shit together. You might be, you can get up there with some niggas. But honestly, I'm just keeping it 100. I got a sister that be on shit. I got a younger sister that's 2 years younger than me, and she full-fledged with the pimpery. I'm talking about on Fig today doing the shit. I'm talking about she will beat bitches up. You know what I mean? Like, she's a madam. She ain't the prostitute, but she watching. And I seen my sister before I went to Atlanta. Nigga, I was driving by the house, my mama's spot and this and that, and I seen her over there watching her bitches with the booty shorts on. Yep, sure was. Sure was. I ain't never lying. Because I made a call to my peoples. Not mama or nothing like that, but just like, man, you know where I just seen Ashley at? They like, your sister? Like, yeah, my little sister. Where? Where was she at? Man, she over there damn near in Watts. What? Yep. What's she doing over there? Watching hoes. Wait, say that again? Watching her hoes. Oh, yeah, she up to that again? Yep. She over there watching her bitches again. Dead homies. Oh, she back and she don't go to church no more? Guess not. She. Last time I seen her and I gave her a gang of money, her and her daughter. Nigga, please. They was churched out the gang. Nigga, a week, 2 later. Oh, what? She back pimping. It was like, for real. I was like, I'm dead homies. I seen my sister over there, like, watching her hoes before I left to Atlanta. And told my folks. They was like, nah, Ashley ain't doing it. I was like, dead homies, I seen her. I ain't finna lie on my baby sister. They was like, yeah, you ain't never lied. Like, they already know. Nigga, I ain't finna call you and just be straight up lying. I do not have a track record of that. And I'm 40 years old. I ain't never got caught lying. Not in the pen, not at home, not in the streets. I be telling the truth so much, I don't even be having no L's. And the police be like, all right, man. All right, man, we gonna let you slide this time. Cause why? I know I talk about yes, I know I ain't got no L's. Yeah, the car is in my name. Yes, I have insurance. Blah, 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 blah. Once that's, they just be like, the insurance thing would kick their ass. Cause they know if you bang a whip, you can pay for it. That's a lot of times why they let a nigga go. Cause a lot of Mexicos don't be having none of that. So, you say I'm racist. Whatever. And that's why YouTube is perfect for me. Because a nigga can say a lot of shit. Good. I don't know you. And for that, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You can say anything on me. I might not even respond. Because I don't know you. That's why I'm on Bosco ass. Because, nigga, we didn't even know you either. You came around at 19 years old. How did you expect us to ever treat you like one of ours? That's exactly why 211 and them whooped your ass with Jomo. Rosemo 700. Because they didn't know you. They did not grow up with you. You ain't went to no schools with us. They didn't know your sisters, your family, no nothing. That's why they beat your ass. And then posted it on the internet like ODM Slam. Just like I said, you know what would have happened? If, well, it would never happen. Because I know Jomo. Jomo would have never tried to, that would be my little homie. The one that knocked out the game. He's my little homie. It would have never happened. Never. And then, I could say for sure, if I was out, Bosco shit wouldn't have happened either. Bosco wouldn't have got done like that. If any of us was out, any of the shooters was out, Bosco wouldn't have got done like that. Bosco would have been, he never would have had that. 211 would have never did that. Rosemo 700 would have never did that. If I was out, that would never happen. But I'd have been no Jomo ass like, blood, what you doing over there to homie? But now, I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have spoke up for a Buster nigga. Only because he was banging the set. And straight bitch. Straight Buster. But it's good though, you know? It's good. Bosco, continue to do your thing. Munchie B, continue to do your thing. Tell your lies. I don't give a fuck. Do your thing. Just do it that way. You niggas some lying ass bitches. But tell the internet and your little homies your story. Cause they ain't old enough to know you lying. That's another cold thing about it. They not old enough to know you lying. You know what I mean? When they got put on the hood, you was already the big homie. You know what I mean? So to contest you, they can't do that. Instead, you the old guy and they the new guy. So I understand that clearly. Man, this table is what's really hating on me. Damn, it just be the smallest shit that hate on you and it make the hardest job. But, yep. But like I said, I wish the best for them dudes, man. Just stop the cap. That nigga called you a SLOB. And all this Big B team shit is out the window, man. Cause you're not like that. Just like we know, the real gangsters know that peanut butter got put in your ass. But to the internet, you gangsters to them, so we let you have your play, gang. We give you that. You know if you go to them real places, but it's bad for you. So as long as you know that in real life, shit, I ain't really got nothing to say. I know if I pull up certain places in the pen, your ass is grass. And I'm gonna make sure of that. Nigga, I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna make sure all the homies know you is not like that. And that's on the dead homies. Munchie, all them niggas. Only Munchie I'm vouching for is the nigga I grew up with. And I know that ain't going out. Nigga, by the time we heard about peanut butter in his drawers, somebody would have already been poked up like Pokemon. Dead homies, so whatever niggas talking about, hey, that's what they talking about, you know. Whatever's the truth, that's the truth. And I know when I spoke up on him, ODM Slim tried to save the nigga, try to harbor snitches, but then come to find out ODM Slim ain't who he is in his hood. So, you know, it just keep going. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, how come I never met you from 5'5"? Like, if you saying you was doing all this, doing all that, nigga never heard of you. Nigga never heard of you. Just like you never heard of me. Why? Cause you wasn't in the places where them niggas get that time. You know, for doing that shit. Yeah, that's what we used to call it. Nigga doing that time for doing that shit on a nigga. That was our lingo. Nigga getting that time for doing that shit on a nigga. We knew what that meant. The real ones. Bosco and them, never been there. I know for sure. Bang that on my daddy and the set. Them niggas ain't never even seen a foe. Unless they was driving and getting processed through reception. You know what I mean? And you just drove by. That's all you did was drive the fuck by. You was not on shit. They dropped my happy ass off there 2 times, nigga. 2 times. And they sure like to keep us away from them little sissy boys like you. They don't even let us talk to y'all long once we get off the bus. They already know where we going. That's why it took us so long. Like, every time I go through reception, dead homies, nigga. Always 9 to 10 month wait. Why? Because they trying to find what yard they finna put me on. And you say, why they trying to find what yard? Level 4 to where they know he gonna be cracking and look at his C file and yeah, they know where to send me. You ain't dumb and they ain't dumb either. So let's just stop and start there. They know who cracking and they know who ain't. They know who's what they put in my file, what my counselor say. They got you as a blood, what they had me as a blood, what they had me as? What she tell me? Not a documented gang member. It was something else. Way more gay. Not a shot caller. They said you are like, it was like being registered as a blood, but they said it's like saying you was an active gang member, and not only active, you active in prison. But it was a certain word. I said it before on live, but they said you're a some jail ass word with the police, you know, something to do with nigga, you not a blood rep. It's some other word that they use in prison that they put in your file with that chrono. They put that 128 chrono in your shit. But yeah, it's something to do with, like, you know, he's a registered blood, like he's who he say he is, and it's been proven type shit. But cause I never when I started out going to prison, I never had a cellie that wasn't a blood. So whatever that means, you know. And they started looking at that too. Like that all adds up as part of your C file. You know, you just gotta deal. And that's all I ever did. Deal with a situation. Like I said, I never chose to headhunt no nigga. God know that too. The get back is real. And God know that too. That's why I say I can say what I want to say. Don't feel bad about it, because at the end of the day, we did what we did because you did what you did. So that being said, nigga, fuck them niggas that fuck with you. Period. That's what we was on. Fuck them niggas that fuck with you. Or fuck them niggas from the same hood as you. Wow. Went all the way to the back. Just everything for nothing. Like my dad said, if it ain't work, you ain't working. Real shit. So it is what it is, right? It's the only way you learn how to do something. You gotta do it yourself too. You ain't gonna learn how to do something unless you do it yourself. I don't know how to fix a car. I don't know how to do shit. So I stay in my lane and know that I know how to get some dough. So as long as I get some dough, then you pay the man that know how to do the other stuff. Dig? And that's how that shit go. That's how that shit supposed to be. And that's the only shit you supposed to be selling. So even I'm out of pocket. Like I said, I'm out of pocket for selling food, because that ain't the God way. God don't want to be selling each other food. We supposed to be helpers. We hurting each other. And it ain't even just the gang. It's just all the way from the top to the bottom. Ain't nobody looking out. What's humanity? I don't even know what real humanity is. Never seen it, really. I mean, what is feed the children? That's real humanity. Seeing them Africans that the white people trying to say they looking out for. And the flies all by their mouth. Yeah, that's feed the children, huh? Save the children. Or some shit. Whatever y'all call that shit. I just call it top of the line bullshit. I don't even think nothing else about it. Once I hear enough, I know what I know, I'm on that. I'm on that. And I don't be taking nothing back. Why? Because if I said it the first time, I meant it. And I ain't never lied. And I know if I said it, it is what it is. And I don't got to go back on it, because why? If I said it, I'm not no flu-flam buster ass nigga. It's like that. And that's what's been shown to me. Damn. All right. Well, I lost a piece to my popcorn machine, but I can't even be mad at that, you know? I've been moving so much and doing so much, and can't even be mad. I'm losing pieces to my shit I just bought, but, you know, God bless everybody. That's all I can say. Maybe trying to do and stay on top of shit. And even when you try to stay on top of shit, shit still go wrong. And I'm learning that too. Because even though I be on my shit still happens. Shit still make you mad. Shit still get fucked over. People don't appreciate. Family would do you worse than anybody else. See, I'm just running this shit down. Like, family do you worse than anybody else. Niggas ain't living how they saying unless they showing it. And even if they showing it, it might not all the way be real. So you still gotta, proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. My dog loving it out here. For both my dogs, they love it out here. They hate the heat just like me, but I can tell they low-key be smiling at me. Like, they really happy. I got what I got, and we at where we at. Now, Ebony, she never looked at me like, she was in a bad situation at the home in LA. Yeah. She still feels she never cried when she was at my house in LA, but I could tell, like, here, she be so happy, she forget to listen. And that's what pissed me off. Because I know she know better. But the way she acting, it's like she ain't got no home training. But I get that to her, She got a bigger house. She living better. She getting her weight back. Champ getting his weight back. I showed my partner this morning. She was like, hell yeah. Yup. They getting their weight back. I had to put them on the skinny program because all you gonna do is boo-boo and pee in my car. So you gotta understand that too. Like, I'm not gonna feed him regular because I got a little boy. As soon as you feed him, he boo-boo. As soon as you give him water, he pees. Which means, he got a good bowel system. So it's so good, nigga, I don't want no parts of it. So, nigga, fuck that. I'd rather not give you as much food and as much water because I know it's gonna do me more worse than good. And there go Champ, acting like he want to bark. And there he go. Speaking of the little devil, there he go barking. Check him out. But yes, Sirski, we're gonna get it cracking today though, out here in Atlanta with the food. Still got people coming out here to check on me. I don't know what for. People's lives ain't got nothing popping. So that's why all of a sudden you got my family members, everybody thinking they YouTubers now. Everybody talking about, what they got on live, Kick, motherfucking Insta, whatever else. All my family all of a sudden now they trying to be podcasters or influencers since I've been here. That's crazy. Same people that don't wish you happy Father's Day is the same people trying to be like you and do what you do. Ain't that something? Yep. The same people that don't wish you happy Father's Day is the same people trying to do the same things you're doing. Never even thought about being an influencer or a podcaster. Now all of a sudden, they done woke up and found they calling. But I'm the old nigga that should have never even been on here. You dig? Yeah, I didn't see that last one. Let me see what you said. I didn't see that last one. Yeah, they do. And that's why I've been putting my shit on yeah, for real. And you following me. That's crazy. That's why I was tripping off. Like, I should have known shit like this from you, but you're trying to be like me and don't even wish a nigga happy Father's Day. That's, you know, it's just fuckery, pure fuckery. But as a grown man, just like anything else, I take it on the chin. And if you mention that they doing this because you start doing this, oh, they'll tell you how many lies you lied. Boy, that shit be so funny to me. Yeah, that shit be so funny to me. Like, gang, come on, man. Like, I thought I was the old nigga. You niggas is following old niggas. Oh, my Lord. That's all I can say. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, that's backwards as fuck. That's just like Bosco getting put on the hood at 19. Y'all backwards as fuck, gang. Like, how you... Yeah, and then this the thing. Let them stay mad. Let them stay mad, because this is one thing in life that's a fact. You pull up with a new dude, they don't like him. They don't like something. They don't like his job, his car, they don't like something. But low key, she like him. So then you got the ones that will say they encouraging you and they with you and you gonna make it, and the next thing you know, they doing what you doing. Now you done turned an old lady into a young bitch. Hell yeah. Oh, I got all these subscribers last night. Oh, my life is turning up. Oh shit. Look what I done created. And I wasn't even trying. But now, look what happens now. Now all of a sudden you content create. Now the floors ain't getting swept. The food ain't getting made on time. You cooking dinner and it ain't even lunchtime yet. Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't cook the food like we always know you to do. Now you cooking the shit at afternoon. You cooking dinner at afternoon. Why? Cause you on the late night shit. Never did that before. Mind you, had these people living with me. This is why I know. You live with me for a very long time. Very, 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 very long time. And, you know, you never did this content thing. You said you was gonna do it. You said you was gonna try one day. Blah, blah, blah. You know the typical, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Shut your ass up. Yeah. Well, it wasn't even for me. Like, I walked into it. I did not look for this. Let that be known. I did not look to be on YouTube. I did not know a Whack 100. I did not know a 600. I did not know a Nina Boy. I know Nina Boy brother, no good, and that's from prison. When I was the blood rep on the yard. Like, you can't be a blood rep and you a bitch. It's just as simple as that. Period. You're not finna run the blood car and you a runner. You know what I mean? You don't get the keys to the whip from the homies being a runner. They gonna be like, oh yeah, he gonna squabble. And he ain't just squabbling. That nigga be squabbling hard like he wanna win. Like he going confident. Yes, that's all you need. Win, lose, or draw. Because as soon as you put your head down, just like 600 did, in them 20-something seconds, I'm like, 600? Ain't you a boxer? Yeah, and that's what it all started to be. But then, your ambitions will make somebody mad. Your ambitions, shit, it'll go worse to where, shit, you'll start making money, you start really doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, you got somebody trying to diddy you. You know? So now, since I see all this shit, I kind of know how to move. And how to move is, No new friends. No new friends. No new, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No new friends. No new friends. No, 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 no. You see what I mean? It make you be like, you know what? You can't even afford a relationship. Why? Because it's going to cost your ass. It's going to cost your ass. Man, that nigga going to get on live, tell how much he know and what y'all done did together in the last text message. And, you know, her kid got a lazy eye. And, you know, her mama be farting too loud at night. Like, all that shit. And no, in that relationship, they are on that. Why? As soon as you get mad, you'll find out. As soon as they get mad, you'll find out everything. And then, what you'll try to do is sweep it under the rug. Act like they were just acting out for that moment. No, 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 no. And when you said your truth, you know, when you said your truth, you said a lot of truthesses. And it was so clean and clear. You've been thinking about that. This didn't just pop up out your mind. And that's a fact. This shit didn't just pop up out your mind. So stop lying. And don't tell me it is. I'm too old for that type of bullshit cat. So, since this has been on your mind, why in the fuck is you still here? You know? Period, point blank. If you felt this way many, many seasons ago, why are you still here? Oh, the bubble. See how much you really make. See how much you can be really worth. And then you know what? I won't have, and I didn't do nothing but hate on you the whole time. But I won't have when you leave. Yep. That's why. No, 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 no. Not I, not me. Go ahead. Keep what you got. Whatever you got going. I honestly would rather sleep and stay where I'm at. So when you say, oh yeah, I need some money for lights, you can't say, well, you was using it too. Nope. I already thought about that. That's why I never came in. So you late. Sorry. Too old for this game. And since I know you play games, I know how to play. It's just like playing chess, checkers, Monopoly, everything else. You already know how to play the game once you see how somebody really coming. And then you just play the scoreboard. You know what I mean? And you just make sure you get more points than they do. You know? You just try to collect all the Pokemons, you know? Try to collect all the Pokemons before then. Other than that, sheesh. It's all the game. And this life is not, it don't seem real at all. Cause if this is life, then what is hell? Can't be too scared of hell. Cause this is shitty down here. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be here, but I don't even know if it's a blessing to be on the other side. Cause I ain't been there. I don't remember being there. But I know it's somewhere else besides this. You ain't just gone. Nah. Ain't nobody. Ain't nothing ever born or died. Just gone. It's being recycled. For sure that. Everybody. Just like they said. Cloning Tyrone type shit. There's some truth in that. It might not be the direct delivery. Just like niggas said. They don't be liking my delivery sometimes. But you know what? You might not like the way I deliver it. It don't mean I ain't telling the truth. Just like, say I cook steaks. And then somebody, ooh, I don't like steak. Well, the steak ain't for you, because you can't chew the shit. You got partials. You dig? Everything ain't for everybody. And once you know better, you better get up off your ass and act like you better do better, nigga. Shit, don't be waiting on nobody. Don't trust nobody. When you get married, don't trust fully. Nigga, have your side shit. I don't give a fuck what he or she say. You better have your own side of goddamn count. It's a fact. No Figaro. Just an equal fact. A life fact. not trust nobody. I don't care if she your mama. Say no, mama, I can't go. I don't be trusting you like that. You liable to, it's $15.99. Then get there, it's $27.99. They must have changed the price. Use a must have changed lie. You know goddamn well you done order some extra shit. And then when you get home, what they ordered is just what you thought. That's why the price was more. Oh yeah, I did get an extra corn. I did get a bigger drink. I got a mocha latte. Shut your bitch ass up. I knew you was on Buster shit. As soon as you opened your mouth and said you was on shit. As soon as you said it cost more, I knew you was a cost more lie. I knew that right when you said it. I knew that when you left. That it was going to be another side of the story. That's why I don't give no... Man, even in a relationship. You know, I don't give out my card number. I don't give out my card number. And if I do give you the card to go handle some frivolous ass, you know, what they call business, my nigga, I will get back on that motherfucking Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and switch that card number as soon as you gave it to me. You know how I'm gonna do it? Go to the bathroom. So you can't be over there hovering, stuttering, watching me. Oh yeah, I got ways too. You know, women be having some tricky moves. Why? Because niggas be dumb in that field. We be dumb on just obvious shit. Or be caught up in the little girl act that she give you that make you buy her all the shit. Like if she be, come on, babe. And then she give you that little girl voice like she your daughter. Yeah, that's why everybody say, once you get a daughter, it's over. That's your girlfriend. Nigga, she gonna finesse you out of all your pockets till the day she 18 and even past, all the way till you die. Nigga, you her boyfriend. That's what my dad told me. Once you have a daughter, that is your girlfriend for life. You will be called when everything goes wrong with a dude. Your brother, your boyfriend, husband, anything. You're calling dad. That is your boyfriend for life. And I've seen my sister, I got 3 of them. I've seen them do it. Grown in a motherfucker. I'm like, bitch, you calling dad at 30-something years old? What the fuck you think he gonna do? Call me? Call my little brother Chris? Come on, man, he gonna call me before that because he know I fight better than Chris. But I should, I'm big brother. He'll call a nigga quick. I'll be like, Dad, I'm in LA. He be like, bring your ass to Orange County. Yes, sir. I'll be right there. Ask you if you need gas and all that. He gonna make sure you gonna bring your black ass up there. Hell yeah. Or he gonna talk bad to you like you a buster. And you don't want your real dad to talk to you like a buster. I don't care who you is, who you ain't. You don't want your dad to talk to you like a buster. I don't know if y'all had your dad and stuff like that. And I ain't never seen him not at the house. Boy, sometimes I used to be ignorant and be like, man, I wish dad would just leave like the rest of the homies' dads. Like, you know what I mean? This nigga be on my ass. I better not never forget to cut the grass. For life. I better not never get caught not going to school. For life. Yep. And then, wait. So school let out, and your sister had a fight, and you was standing there, and you let her get beat up by the bitches? Nah, Dad, it was a dang... I don't care if it's a gang of guys or girls. You should have broke it up. Yeah, Dad, but Ash was talking shit. She was talking... Boom, bam, boom, boom. You gonna learn. Nigga, you gonna learn today. Nigga, ain't even no more talking. He said what he said the first time. So you sat there and watched your sister get jumped? Yeah, Dad, but she was talking. Boom, bam, boom, bam. It ain't even... There ain't no explaining that. You finna get your ass grounded and beat up. That's what I said. All my brothers and sisters, yeah, they got ass whoopings. I think I got beat downs. In every sense of that word, however you want to take it. That's what I got. The shit show. I'm talking about, nigga. I had the print of the belt stitching on my ass cheeks. Can you understand that? The Mexican print of the belts, the leather, the real leather ones, when they used to be at the outdoor swap meet, rodeo, and you can go and get the real, stitch belts that the Mexicans used to come with. Yep, my dad went out his way to go buy that shit. That shit had me smoking hot. Like, Dad, you was a bitch for that. Yes. Will go out his way. Go out his goddamn way to go buy a custom stitch Mexican belt just to whoop ass. Oh, yes. And we knew what he was buying it for. Why? Because when he got out the car, he told us. Yep. And for all y'all acting up, I'm finna get this belt. Your mama finna help me. I said, oh, not the parole officer. Oh, you gonna let the parole officer help? Oh, God. She finna be extra dog. Yep. And that's what made all of us, like, not really fuck with moms when you got older. Because she was more like a kid. She used to be teasing when you get ass whoopings and all type of shit. I was like, Mom, is you the mom or the sister? Like, I used to be looking at her like, you over here taunting a nigga because I got an ass whooping. What kind of mama do that? Because by yourself, I wouldn't even cry. You know? By yourself, when you was whooping my ass last time, I didn't even cry. And now you over here smiling, giggling, making your sidebar comments, all that gay ass shit. That's why me and my sister, that's 2 years younger than me, we really got the most smoke with our mom. Oh, and my big sister too. But she got smoke for her from different reasons. Like, I guess moms like start getting into that Jesus stuff and talking about God said to stop working and all type of weird ass shit. I said, wait. What you say, Shonda? She said, yes, Terrell, little brother. She called me little brother. She said, yes, Terrell, little brother. She had the nerve to tell me that God told her to quit her job. I said, why she do that? She said, you know why. She got $500,000 for dad dying. She thinks she rich. So all of a sudden, my dad dies. And then God tells you to stop working. You's a goddamn lie. Why he didn't tell you to stop working when my dad was alive? Oh, he would have put that foot up your ass. He would have told you, man, God didn't tell you nothing. You need to take your ass back to Nordstrom's. She was a supervisor at Nordstrom's. And she said God told her to give up the job when she got that $500,000. And I'm still on that. Like, so he told you to stop working once dad died. Man, shut your lying ass up. You praying to God? You's a goddamn lie. You just lying on that man. And then since you mama, I'm supposed to not say nothing and deal. Nope. I was already moved out. I just felt bad for my brothers and sisters. Because they had a deal. I was gone. I'm grown. I'm grown. Y'all got a deal, not me. So, that's the way that shit happened. That's the way it is. Now, you either deal with it or get dealt with. Pretty much. Damn, I ain't took a sip of the drink in a minute. It's been like shit. I've been talking to y'all at least like 45 minutes. I ain't even hit the drink. That's how I know I be in my element. Because I forget to smoke cigarettes. I forget to drink. Because I'm, like I said, I got shot up. So I wasn't supposed to walk again. And I'm walking and talking every day. There's a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to do. Like I wasn't even supposed to be here. Beat life 3 times. Wasn't supposed to walk again. And beat life 3 times. I wasn't supposed to be here, gang. But let y'all get a dose of the house. Because I need to put this on the charger. I only had 10 bars. So let me hurry up and put this on the charger before before it get bad for a nigga, man. And then being out here in Atlanta, this shit, this heat is just, oh my, I mean, it's a good place, big property, just too hot, man. I mean, you know, I give it a lot of good stars, but that hot shit and this heat, gang, I ain't feeling that shit, dog. That shit too hot, gang. Like way, way too hot. Like unexplainable, ridiculous. Not like LA hot. Like, man, that shit. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it into words. It gets so hot. I forgot I had the goddamn I had my dog shit tied up to the door. Sorry about that. But yeah, I had to get these leashes off the door. I gotta keep them on leashes. In Atlanta, they not playing about dogs just you know, walking around doing what they want. It's not allowed. You going to jail. They calling the police, the whole shit. Different than Cali, majorly. Can't leave a dog. You can't leave a dog in the car, and you can't leave a dog. Can't leave a dog in the car, and if you leave the dogs on in the backyard, the bugs and stuff, it's possible that the bugs could fuck their feet up. Like they said, they just be munching on their toes. I was like, y'all bullshit. And they was like, no, we not telling you no bullshit. I'm like, man, for real? They like, yeah, for real, gang. It was like, real for real. It was like, your dogs, the feet will be raw, fucking with these pests. They didn't really say what they was. Like it wasn't like they told me like, oh yeah, crickets or whatever, you know, some whatever insect. They were just like the bugs of the grass would tear you up. And then they said when it's mosquito season, you gonna definitely gonna have to get a cage for both your dogs and have them in the house because the mosquitoes they come to attack. But like I said, like where I live, it's so wooded that when it rain good enough, you start hearing frogs. And I've been trying to go live when them what's them bugs called that be lighting up they ass fire bugs or whatever, the bugs that be that be lighting up they ass light up like a light bulb. It's a lot of them in my bushes at night. You be seeing little sparks of light, pink, 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 pink. You can see them flying around. Like some of them be flying and they ass be still lit up. I'm like, damn, they got electricity in their butt. Yep. Shit ain't cartoon. It's for real. Them bugs is real. They really have light up booties. That's one of the things that make me like this place though. The scenery. Like right now, you see my background. And this is just the walkway to the front door. And it's long. It's a long ass walkway. Long ass walkway to the front door. See how I curved? That's where the front door is. Kind of, and I'm in the driveway. And then neighbors. Neighbors got they fly ass houses and shit. Everybody over here got a fly ass house though. My mama, even my neighbor. My neighbor got a fly ass house. It's the roof. Can't really see much, but look at that house. Now that house in the background lets you know what the rest of the houses in the neighborhood look like. Like Baldwin Hills, LA. You know? For sure, like Baldwin Hills in LA. You would think that if these houses was in LA, it'd be $1 million homes. Facts. For sure, it'd be $1 million home. Or more. The build of a lot of these places is all brick. LA don't use brick too much. So when you put brick to build a home, you wanna have people lose all their homes in them hills in Malibu. You see how California get down? The way California look at it is, why would we give you a forever home? Just like they stopped building cars the way they used to build cars. Why would they give you a car that lasts forever when they could sell you something that look better, but no, you're gonna have to go see a mechanic, the dealership, buy a new car soon? It's just facts. So, since I know the facts, that's when you change your ways. And then, now, you're like, oh, see, I could never, how could I compare other housing, other living spaces, you know, just living, period. How could I be able to compare when I never been nowhere? You can't compare when you ain't never been nowhere. It's just how shit go. So with that being said, if you ain't never been nowhere, you can't tell nobody about nothing. You can insinuate, you can munchy bee and hefe your ass to death. You don't even know what you're talking about. And with that being said, since you don't know nothing, shit, why the fuck would I subscribe? Why would I listen? Who are you? But I don't know, the ways of the world is new. And I ain't mad at it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. You know? Who am I to fight it? I ain't trying to fight it. If this is how life is going, hey, just like everybody and everything else, we can all say what we would have did is we would have all said, I wouldn't have let no white folks talk to me like that. And they wouldn't have been, yeah. It was some Africans a little bit harder than you. Why? Because they didn't depend on no phone. They didn't depend on their mamas. It was just them and freshly taken out of Africa and trying to find freedom in a land they don't even know nothing about. They don't know where the waters is at. They don't know where leftward. They don't know where north, south, east, or west is. They just going on a dollar and a dream. And most of the time, no dollars, just the dream. So, what do you take from that? Well, I could say what I wouldn't have let them do neither. But if I wasn't there to experience it, what am I talking about? Just talking. So if you just talking, then keep just talking, because you don't have no substance to what you say. So just keep talking. That's what you do. Talk. Get paid. Do something. You know? Like, honestly, as I said, at this point, at first, I was more back and forth with shit. I was low-key taking shit personal. Until I found out, man, this shit ain't real. And that's why I said, you know what? Since I know it not to be real, I'm going to make sure that people know when they get on with me, I'm telling you some real shit. I ain't finna lie. I ain't finna cover up nobody's sins. Why? Because if I had to rock out and run a straight and narrow, what Why am I hiding you for? That's the whole point of putting people on blast. Like, it ain't even about the clout. It's just like, if I had to take the test to get a license, your ass got to take the test to get it. Ain't no, oh nigga, I'm the mayor. No, 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 no. How? Who can we all say, yep, that was Munchie. Like, he shot the shit out them niggas. No, we don't even have one. Nobody knows you to do nothing but be on the internet telling a story. And I'm not finna be listening to that shit all day. It's like listening to a rapper that you don't fuck with. That's like me listening to the Island Boys. It's not gonna happen. But I'm not finna be listening to the Island Boys. I'm an island boy. And I'm an island boy. I don't see how y'all made them niggas viral. Them niggas some bitches. You can look at them. White boy with dreads. Say less. You ain't even gotta say nothing else. White boy with dreads. Yeah, for sure that. Anybody else? Do y'all have in the background? Because these niggas is not it. Like, I wouldn't have never. Please. I'll send them to a Diddy party. And let them get that baby, 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 ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby, 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 ooh. I thought you always be mine. Yeah, I'll let them get Diddy-fied. Hell yeah, Island Boys, nigga. Y'all niggas clouded them niggas up. Them niggas got checks off of you niggas. Didn't get none of mine, because I didn't even know them. And that's factory. That's factory. But, in the meanwhile, you got to do it. And it is very, very hot right now. Sweating. Dripping. But, I'm in now. All I gotta do, after all the shit I did, is mop. I'm finna mop it with bleach. That's how you know my street vending gets down. I'm finna bleach. Yesterday, I soaped it. Now, I'm coming back, bleach. Pure bleach and water. And a mop. I know, once I get cracking like eggs out here, it's over. It's over. And then, what I am scared of is, you know, a black man that could cook down south. You know I gotta fuck with somebody that, you know, really, really cook. Like, I do the barbecue shit, but, you know what I'm talking about? Like, get a spot together, live a whole life. She gotta cook. She gotta cook. And she ain't finna be no skinny mini. I'm not finna be talking to no skinny minis. I ain't never did, never will. If you a skinny mini, don't check for me. If you look like this cigarette, I'm talking about, and this is your booty, and this is your chest, don't talk to me. I will call you an 8th grader so fast. You got an 8th grader body. I'm not down with that. Messing with you, I will feel like a pedo. To have a body like that, you might as well look at 8th graders. She ain't got nothing going. Boy, you better go buy something. Eat a hamburger, a burrito, or do something. And I say the best profession for you is be a nurse. Because I don't know too many nurses that ain't got no weight on them and no ass. Because they be sitting down all the time. Real shit. You either got stupid ass or you just got ass at the front too. And that's just think about all the nurses you ever seen. And they all either got stupid dumb ass, even if they Mexican, or they just sloppy, just fat. I know the truth hurts, but it's the truth. Let me see if I should even charge it, because I don't even hear the boop, but it do feel hot. me see. It got to though. But yep. What y'all on, man? Cause right now I'm just finna pick up these little recycles, sweep out this front a little bit. It ain't much. It's a little bit. Just sweep out this. Sweep these little shit, you know. Ain't nothing really to sweep, but you know, I gotta get this little trash out the yard. I'm done. I am done, 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 done. Dun, 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 dun. Took a long time though. But I be talking and I be losing track of time, so it kind of work out because it's harder work when you ain't talking. But for sure, every day I make sure I press play at 9 o'clock. Cause 9 o'clock y'all time is 6. I was gonna say 3 years. I'm 3 hours ahead of y'all. So by the time y'all get up, nigga, I been up. Yeah, I beat y'all getting up by like 3 hours for sure. I wake up at like 6. If I was to go live, if I wake up at 6, it'd be 3 a.m. for y'all. Ain't none of you niggas up. But I do like to start my day this way. My ever since I've been doing this, my lives have been going through the roof and my reactions have been going down. Like I don't even get a couple hundred no more. I'll be like maybe 100. So when I was doing it the other way around in my house in LA, I was getting like 5.5, 2.7, 1.7. But now I get those numbers going live. Got my old Dusty Draw Sliv. I got my old Dusty Draw Sliv bass. Look at old Dusty. Let me get in character. I'm finna get my old Dusty Draw Slim on. Let me see. I'm finna get my old Dusty Draw Slim on. Now I look like old Dusty Draw Slim. And I gotta start out with sheesh. Don't he start it like that? Sheesh. And a yellow ass teeth, black as a motherfucker. Wear this ski mask every day. A motherfucking black sweater with the motherfucking ashy ass knuckles. where the nigga be on live. You get a pizza. They go the dead homies. That nigga eat the pizza. And he did what my son did. That nigga talking. He was so into the content. That nigga wiped his hand on his shirt. Nigga, you know how many years it's been that I wipe my hands with grease on a shirt? Keep going live, nigga. I'll pick you apart like going to pick aparts. Yep. But y'all, I'm finna go this nigga cop the Rip Rock. He just sent me some shit. So I'm finna go over there because he lived out. He talk about how Butchie, and he was happy to put the SLOB. He put the, you know what I mean? He spelled it out. So, hey, I'm finna switch over here to this Compton Rick Rock. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell because he just sent me this shit. He just sent me shit to go to on his live. And I am, you know what I mean? You know I be popping my shit. He still be fucking with me, though. Y'all used to see him in the chat until I start getting bigger numbers. When you a threat, they gonna back up off you because it's pressure. I know he was watching my live and just start kicking in. So, Say Less Moments TV. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Man, I'll be back at y'all later on today. That's a fact. I'm out. 4-ring Audi here. You be like, Audi? Yeah, an Audi has 4 rings. 4-ring Audi here.